with Bailey's. I could put bourbon in it, actually.
Here's the question. Would you suck dick for Bailey's?
Okay, you need to post that video because I still haven't seen it, like, fully.
Which one?
The, Old Greg.
Oh. Old Greg?
You haven't seen Old Greg?
I've seen part of it and bits and pieces, but I've never seen, like...
The funny thing is...
And no, I would not suck dick for Bailey's like that hoe.
Oh. Too bad.
It's a shame.
Is it? I don't think it
The
is.
sucking dick part or the Bailey's part?
So, Will, let's just go ahead and start, I think, would be the best thing to do.
Alright.
Which means...
How about the feminism and 40K stuff?
Ugh.
Wait a minute.
Oh, you don't know?
That sounds disgusting.
Let's not bring that up.
Don't tell me. Don't ruin it. Don't ruin that for me. I'll ditch it.
I wanted to hear it, though.
Not now.
The feminists.
You can look at that after we are done for the night.
But now I'm interested.
I don't care.
My glorious plan.
But I wasn't interested before.
I don't care.
I'm interested now.
But man,
I care very little.
Garrett, could I see you in the lower channel, please?
Are you gonna log into Roll20 at any point, Will, or are we just gonna...
Oh, yeah, I am.
you've activated my other card.
I was like, when are we gonna start? What happened to my Roll20 bookmark? What the hell? Roll20!
Alright, we are streaming, so...
We have been, haven't we?
Yeah. But I'm stopping the, we will begin shortly text scrolling along the side. So, we last played 2 weeks ago, so let's get a recap here of what happened so that everybody can remember. First off, you returned back to the Fortuitous Fall, the third pit in the hallway south of the mysterious chapel, and discovered a door hidden in the side of the wall. Then you entered into a room with a dark stairwell filled with poisonous fear gas. Or not poisonous fear gas, but just fear gas. Then you fought what at first seemed to be the Lich himself. One of you, I believe, David's character, picked up a glowing mace and beat the supposed Lich senseless in a furious melee of strikes. But it turned out that it...
Listen, by the way.
Okay. Who's talking?
Oh, Jay joined us.
Ah,
Yeah,
okay.
I'm at work still. I just got
Gotcha.
my headphones in.
Gotcha.
He just texted me and said he wouldn't be here till
Okay.
9 o'clock.
But it turns out that that was not, in fact, a Sararak, but a decoy. Made to make less perceptive adventurers leave before they had accomplished their goal. You, however, were not deterred, discovered the ruse, and moved further into the crypt. Stumbling upon an alchemy lab, or actually a lab for mummification. Digging through the clutter, you discovered a bunch of random useless items as well as 2 halves of a golden key. After fighting the ochre jelly that guarded one and figuring out a way to get rid of the acid in the other container holding the 2 halves of the key, you put the 2 halves together, and that is where we have left off from 2 weeks ago.
All right.
Well,
Do we need to roll initiative for our turn orders?
That should still be up.
I'm looking pretty beat up. When we left off last, how long have we been adventuring? Do you remember, Matthew?
I don't. Have you taken any short rests? I don't think you have. So, maybe an hour?
Yeah, we kind of came straight in here.
Okay.
Maybe a couple of hours at most?
Why are all my
Couple of hours.
spell slots at 0?
What is my health at? 86? Ah, that's fine.
Because I know I haven't used Finger of Death yet.
Okay, so we're going to roll Inishwatai.
No.
No, we already have initiative.
Okay, we're just going to keep doing that.
You haven't rested, so the initiative stays the same.
Alright.
I forget what we were doing in this room.
You were leaving it because you had found the key.
That's right.
Yeah.
Through the...
Scatting ahead.
Yep,
I
through
do
the
need to
hall.
get my journal back out. Tomb of Horrors journal. All right.
Journal.
We are we're a full 7 pages in on that, by the way.
Wow.
Damn.
I am.
You're taking good
Yeah,
notes then.
Mending.
It's an outline format.
Yeah.
Okay, so 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. We hadn't already come down this way.
No.
I'll double move. 10, 15, 20, 25. Uh-oh.
Yep. A 10-foot deep, empty pit completely fills the passageway and extends so far as to make jumping across it impossible for all but the most athletic of people.
This is true.
Oh yeah, and we found all those spell scrolls.
Yep.
Oh, that's right, yeah.
But none of you were wizards.
My notes. But we can still want to use them.
Yes, you
I
can.
holler back to the group and I tell them like, hey, by the way, that I found the hole. I described the hole.
Yeah.
In the hole.
And it's full of spikes at the bottom, like
Of
usual.
course it is.
A hole with spikes.
I have levitation, by the way.
You said it's over 10 feet deep?
It's 10 feet deep.
Oh, it is 10 feet deep.
Yeah.
And how far across is it?
It's 20 feet across at least.
Yeah. Meaning you would have to have a strength of 20 to jump across it.
Well, Ulfgar, what are your statisticos?
I have a strength of 20.
Yeah, Ulfgar can clear it, but I think he might be the only one.
Well,
I have a scroll of Tensor's floating disc.
I mean, you could give me a rope and we could
yeah, I also have the immovable rod and
Swing it.
yeah.
I can fly.
Let Ulfgar jump across with a rope.
Vegeta. I can fly.
God damn it, Nappa.
that's the end of my turn, though, by the way.
All right. Then the next person who is here is Hathy. I will just magically move the other two along, so...
Thank you.
I can
He will move
I
down.
can do levitate across with the rope, and then you can secure the rope with the unmovable rod.
Well, William can jump across without making a check.
Yeah.
Okay, go ahead and do that.
And we don't have to burn a spell slot.
And I'll just follow along with Will.
Before we continue, I will perception check. traps, secrets, anything within sight?
Sure. You're not quite sure, given the distance, but it looks like at the bottom of the pit, in the last, like, 5 feet area of it, it looks like the floor is set up to be like a pressure plate.
Aha.
Like, in the pit itself.
Okay,
Much
like
true
down
seeing.
inside the pit. Okay, I'm gonna make Ulfgar aware of it. What we can do is we can...
True seeing does not make it easier for you to see mundanely hidden things, Garrett.
Oh, sure.
Just hidden doors, hidden by magic,
Yeah.
in the ethereal plane.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
It sees through illusions and disguises, but if something is just hidden by being, like, camouflaged, then it really is physically camouflaged.
If it's really good camouflage, it's just really good camouflage.
So what we'll do is we'll baton the rope off on this side,
Yeah.
and I'll hand William the immovable rod, and tell Ulfgar that if you don't make it, hit the button. And,
So where'd you say the 5 feet? What was it?
was in the pit.
It's a door.
No, it's a pressure plate of some kind.
Pressure plate within the pit.
Yep.
So it's something extra nasty, probably.
Probably.
All right.
I mean,
That's the...
yeah.
Does that make it my turn since? Oh no, Garrett's here.
Yeah, Garrett moved up,
Might be.
I was moved up, yes. I'm looking at a pit with spikes in it. Terrible horrors.
let me see here.
That was the end of my turn.
Yeah, I'm checking something real quick. Okay, that's how far Garrett can see right now. Okay. Well, there might be things hidden with that your true sight could see.
It's 120 feet with true
Ye-
seeing spell.
Yeah, but your dark vision only sees out 60 feet.
Oh, that sucks.
So it is revealed to you. It is revealed to you in the darkness.
God, true sight doesn't cut through darkness?
No, not natural darkness.
Gross.
Well, not darkness is caused by the edge of the distance you can see.
Yeah.
Who left him in bed?
My brother, I believe.
It was I, too.
Okay, so you're using True Sight, Garrett, to look around. Anything else you're doing?
I had it cast.
Well, yeah, I'm just asking. Is there anything else you're doing?
Yeah. I'm going to be ready to assist with this conundrum of possibly jumping in a hole and maybe catching themselves with the pole.
Okay. Back to you, Will.
I'm gonna hold a mage hand.
Okay, so I have 25 feet of movement. Does that mean I'm gonna have to like
To
move
make the
here
jump, you
and then
will
wait?
have to make the jump. You will have to double move
Okay, I can double move. All right. Then I will double move.
because you have to have a running start to make a long jump, which would require you to move more than 25 squares. Thus,
Right. I will fasten the rope that they handed me to the immovable object and place it in such a way that they could use it to anchor it to this side so that they can use that to help get across.
yeah, John said he already tied it to it, so you just have to hit the button on it.
Oh, perfect.
Gotta click.
That is what I do.
I'm just imagining you like leaping across, like holding the rod out, landing, hitting the button, and just without turning around, doing a thumbs up.
Over the shoulder.
I guess I get 10 more feet. or
Yep.
something. And yeah, that ought to do.
All right. And Jason did said he was just going to follow behind you with levitate, so.
Yes.
And I assume David's character would be down here too. So David will be
Yeah.
the first one across the rope. That does require an athletics check to shimmy across the rope. So,
Athletics or acrobatics?
I think acrobatics, actually, you're right. So let's see here.
Because you could either finesse it or you could try to just pull yourself across the bottom.
Yeah.
Just angrily pull yourself across the.
Yeah, I think either works, so. Hathy, it's your turn.
Hathy.
I will acrobatics check across this.
Is he gonna danger noodle its way over?
Yeah, fortunately, I'm good with the acrobatics.
Acrobatics.
Move
This
to this
is-
point.
Yep.
And check for traps and secret doors, as is my custom. Ooh, not a good check. Good luck, everyone else. I'm going to wait here for my
Well,
turn.
you do. Let me check the DC here. Yes. You do see a secret door up ahead on your character's left, so the northern wall. It is.
Say that once more.
You do see a secret door along the northern wall.
Northern wall. Okay. All right. All right. I'll point that out to everyone, especially Garrett with his special seeing eyes. And,
Use
I
your
will end
special
my
ads.
Proves me that the DC for that door was.
Yeah. It was a 15 for the door.
Oh boy.
So, Garrett, it's your turn.
All right. Let's see if I need to be lucky or not. Do I
Not,
have to.
not
I'm
quite
gonna-
enough.
Gonna burn a luck. Because I feel like I need it. Oh, I'm gonna burn another.
God, Garrett.
I'm gonna burn another. Oh god.
There it is.
Okay.
You make it across.
I take a step out and I'm like, nope. Take another step. Oh god. Third step and I just fucking like acrobatics the shit out of this. Just tightrope walk it.
Like a basilisk wizard, you just like just run full speed across the rope. Arms flailing as you scream like a madman.
Oh god, oh god, oh god, oh god.
I was going to say it more dramatic. He takes his first step, he misses. He tries to catch it with his leg and he misses. But it's the last second because the last check was great. He grabs it, swings up, lands on it, turns across. Yeah, perfect.
Like a glove. So I burned. Oh god, I've got one luck point left.
All right.
That probably was a good thing that I used it.
Probably, yes.
Aiden used 2 luck points to not
Die.
face
Horribly.
plant into the pit.
So, since y'all made it through without going down, because you could have just climbed down into the pit and made your way across. It's not that deep.
But there's spikes.
Yeah, but you just work your way between the spikes.
There's also a pressure plate.
There are. The pressure plate causes the spikes to be fired up into the air.
Ah! Oh god.
Yeah.
I'm good. I'm so good without that being a thing in my life.
Well,
Anyway,
is that your turn, Garrett?
That is my turn.
yep, there is a secret door ahead.
Still holding the mage hand.
That
Okay.
we can see the secret door.
Guess I need a mage hand bitch slap someone. Does it look like a magical secret door, or is it a secret door?
Just a secret door. Just a secret door. He saw it.
He saw some camouflage.
Yeah.
Passive perception.
It's just a wall scroll like a ninja,
Yes.
just painted, almost matching, almost
Exactly.
Oh.
I would like to examine the secret. I had a double move. I noticed that the hall ends over there, or it looks like it ends.
You bet it does. You're a pit of lava and despair.
Okay.
What can I?
Sorry, just reading over the.
There you go.
Da, da, da. It appears to just be like a section of wall that can be tilted open.
I will tilt the section of wall open, or what have you.
All right.
Tilted.
That's it.
That's it. There is a normal door in the little, like, alcove entryway behind it.
I don't think I have any more interactions to be able to open more doors.
You don't.
I'll just step to the side and tell them that there's a
It's gonna
normal
move them
door in
over
here.
to
There's
here.
a door here.
And it looks like the hall ends down there, so
Yep. Hathy.
use your snake eyes, Hathy. Tell me what you see.
Use your special snake eyes. Snake vision.
Did any of y'all ever watch that death battle thing that Screw Attack does?
Yes.
Did you see the one of Sam Fisher versus Solid Snake?
Yes. It was ridiculous.
Yeah, that came out a little bit better. Does Hathi see anything with snake eyeballulars?
You see a door in front of you. Behind the secret door was a tiny alcove, 10 by 10 feet, with another door. It looks like a wooden door.
Okay, but I've not seen any traps around and or in the hall in front of me.
No, not really.
Okay, not really.
Sorry, had to mute for a second.
But I see really fake doors. Okay. Looking at the door, I will attempt to mage hand it open.
Okay. You succeed in that.
Pushing open the door
That's weird. Why did I do that?
with the mage hand.
Hang on.
Can write a formal complaint.
All right.
Door.
Beyond lies a room. The room appears to be filled with funerary offerings and furniture. There are rotting sofas, throne-like chairs, and a jumble of stands, small tables, vases, and urns that are dented, chipped, or broken. Only the rather plain tapestries hanging on the east and western walls appear to have been spared a rough looting. Amidst the general havoc are scattered several trunks and a large number of coffers.
Okay. And I did not see any traps up to
No, you did not.
that point, correct?
Correct.
Okay. I will let the group know what I have been seeing and let them know that I prefer them to refrain from putting their grubby mitts all over everything and that I'll cast Detect Magic upon my next turn. And I give the turn.
Okay. Then it is Garrett's turn.
I'm gonna move up here and just become the best group fireball target ever. And I'm gonna look in there with detect magic, have it all. Ring keeper as
Your true sight?
Eldritch Sight.
Eldritch sight. There is a transmutation aura on the tapestry that you can see from that
I
angle.
will notify the party. There's some transmutation magic going on up in there.
Up in here. Up in here.
I guess technically I could use my last 5 feet and get a better view
Yeah.
of the room.
Yeah.
It's gonna be a shame when
so.
it's gonna be a shame when somebody touches that and the mimic falls on them. Consumes them in one turn.
Mimic, right.
We could be so lucky. It's gonna turn David into a transgender again. More
He's
so
gonna
than
walk to
last
that
time.
portal and be half male, half female.
Mm-hmm. But he's not gonna have both genitalia. He's gonna have half of each's in some weird
Just
mythological blob. It's gonna be so devastating when we have him open that chest.
The chest of complete fuckery. It's the chest of the warp. Slaanesh approves.
discovered transmutation magic. Okay. So my turn.
It is.
I will proceed cautiously into the room. 10,
Okay.
15. Do I observe? I like to perception this room.
Perceptify.
I'm looking for traps or anything like of that nature.
Okay.
Nice. Good steady 10.
Steady 10, huh?
Good old-fashioned 10.
You
Just
don't
let you know
see
that-
anything other than what's already been described.
All right.
The average potato farmer vision.
Being careful not to brush things.
Mhm.
I'd like to move my last 10 feet into the middle of.
Okay.
Can you describe to me the tapestries?
I certainly can.
Nice.
They depict weed-grown rocks and green and golden tan scenes of undersea life.
Under the sea.
All right. Which one is this one on the left side, on the west wall that he saw that was transmuted?
Yeah, that's the one he saw that was.
Okay. And that's the one, does it say which one's which? Does it matter?
They both depict the same things.
Oh, okay. All right. Then I'll call back out and tell them that the tapestries look like they're underwater scenes. And that's my turn.
Okay.
Okay, underwater scene.
And then, let's see.
Who was the last one over the rope?
Garrett was.
Garrett, did you happen to hand me my immovable?
I can go get it back.
Are you already in the room?
No, he's not.
Okay.
No, I'm in the hallway.
That's fine. If you would do that, it'd be most appreciatado.
I will go be the errand boy. That way, whenever the fireball comes, we won't all die.
True that. and check for things with mine eyes. Not necessarily just secret passageways, but do I notice anything out of the ordinary in these boxes?
Nope.
They just look normal. Boxes, the coffins look normal.
Well, there's no
Nothing
coffins,
like
it's
that.
coffers, like small
Coffers.
chests. Small chests,
None
basically.
None of them look
Mm,
out, separate from the others.
nope.
Okay. Mage hand, the one. There.
Where?
I marked it with green.
Okay, I see it. Okay. Give me a second. All right, when you open that box, three large, well, for them anyway, poisonous snakes
Great.
spill out into the room.
Cousins.
Exactly.
Don't ask them to go bowling.
I would like to cast
There they
animal
go.
friendship on them.
All right, well, hold on. Let me get their initiatives queued in here. And we were at Hathie's turn, so cycle back through till we get there. There we go. And you were wanting to cast Animal Friendship?
Mm-hmm.
All right, let me check something about that. Okay. Intelligence is 4 or greater.
I think it's animal friendship specifically only with snakes. I believe it has charges up to.
Well, no, but there's a rule about... There's a restriction to the intelligence level of the monster, so I was just checking to make sure the snakes were dumb enough to be affected by it.
Mm-hmm.
Because if they have an intelligence of 4 or greater, then they're immune. Because they're sentient, so they no longer count as an animal, even if they are a beast. They must succeed on a wisdom saving throw or be charmed. Well, I've got bad news. The monsters here are protected by Acerak's magic and cannot be charmed.
Interesting. That might come in handy, but it turns out, alas, it does not.
And it takes an action to cast that spell,
Yep.
meaning
End my turn.
it's a poisonous snake's turn. And it would very much like to murder all of you.
Sounds about right.
Alright, so... Let's see. It can move 30 feet, so who's closest to the one that's turning this? This one? It moves to here. And it's going to attempt to bite Ulfgar.
No. Dang. You got me.
Make a,
DC
Constitution...
10 con save.
Yep. Okay, so you take the 1 damage. And you take 2 poison because you take half on the successful save. So you take 3 damage total.
Dang.
And Garrett, it's your turn.
It's my turn.
Yep.
Well, I am going to be kind and go grab the device.
Okay, you think they can handle those snakes?
I think they can handle some snakes.
Fair enough.
I don't know, I did 37 and 136 in one turn, so...
I mean... But snakes.
Right.
Are there 3 snakes?
There's 3 snakes.
I'll just... You know what? Since y'all are being little babies...
No, I'm saying I
I'm
can
gonna
do it.
go-
If you want to go get the immovable object, I think we're plenty fine to do it. You know.
I thought you were being snarky.
No, I was being
I'm
serious.
gonna go grab it, and then I'm gonna move 10 feet back. Double move, grab, come back.
Okay.
Good call.
Ulfgar is so commonly snarky, it's
Yeah,
Yeah, it's hard to tell.
that Ulfgar guy's kind of a douche.
Kind of a dick.
Just what happens when you know, parents leave you and you grow up in a bar, forced to fight in the arena.
but that's why it's full fancy too.
Hathy, I told you not to tell anybody.
Polecat.
Polecat. Because it's like they're Polish and a cat. 2 bad things.
Yeah, that's it.
Alright. Well, we're past that now.
So now is it the mean snake's turn?
Right. It is. Having an issue here where something's not popping up for me on my digital version of the DM guide.
I'm glad I became a healing bard. Bard. Everything's immune to being charmed.
Let's see. Yep. Oh, you thought this would be an easy dungeon? The snake next to you, Hathy, is a dumb animal, so it does not know you're immune to poison, so it's going to try and bite you. But rolls a 10 on the attack, which misses.
Surprisingly.
And Ulfgar, it's your turn.
All right. Here I go killing again. Let's see, just to make sure I can attack 3 times per.
You should be able to. You're a fighter.
Yep. Just making sure. Just making sure. Yeah. Alrighty. This first one. Gonna give it the old razzle dazzle. Does a 13 hit the snake?
Let me see here.
Man, that's plus 10 too.
Yes, it does.
This was really sucky roll. 12 damage.
It's dead.
On to the next one.
It's dead.
8 damage. And I advance to where it was standing. And I attempt to boop this one's snoot as well. Wow.
You miss.
Damn it. I will, I do want to take... Hold on, let me see. Yeah. As a bonus action, I would like to use my shield to shove the snake 5 feet.
Okay. Does that deal damage as well?
No, it just shoves the snake.
Okay.
I just want to show him who's boss.
Which
Yeah.
direction do you want to shove? Just straight back?
Just up against the wall, that right there.
Okay.
I'm a little pissed. You ruined my whack-a-mole.
I didn't ruin your whack-a-mole.
You're the
Not
one
you, the snake.
He racked his roll with your mole.
Why? Trying to figure out why this is not showing.
Oh, Jay! How do you do? Oh, okay, just kidding. Oh, Jay! How do you do?
Still working.
Damn.
Why?
That's dedication. I'd like everybody to notice that Jay is working and still here to play. Take note.
Wow, that's some gay dedication.
I think that's the bourbon talking. Or maybe it's the root beer that you mixed it with.
Maybe both. Bourbon and root beer.
Garrett, how is your process going with the new employer?
Start tomorrow.
Nice. Looking forward to that, I'm assuming.
Yes. I am. Not looking forward to the drive.
That is a bit of a drive. However, I don't feel bad for you because if it's less than an hour-long drive,
Anyway, John, did you say you were attacking the snake, or what were you doing? It's your turn.
I did not say. I would like to molest the snake. Let's see. No, it's immune to that. I would like to cast Vicious Mockery at the snake.
Okay.
It's a Wisdom saver. 1d4 damage.
Okay.
I'll call it mean snake insults in my language. Or in his language that only he can understand.
What's the save DC?
I think it's 15. Ooh, he makes it. He's immune to mean words that I've bestowed upon him.
For this round, at least.
Cruel, heartless bastard.
Garrett,
Yes.
it's your turn again.
Sweet. So I'm gonna come back to the party over here.
Yep.
I got the rod. Oh shit.
I got the... Oh!
Yeah, it's still going on. Fuck.
2 of them are dead. The snakes, not your party members.
I was about to say, wait, what? Hold on now. There is still one snake loose.
Mm-hmm.
I had to double move to get back, so I can't do anything.
Okay. So, let's see.
But I'm aware of the situation.
Yep. So, before anything else happens, Okay. I need... Let's see. Who is in the room right now?
Oh man.
I need... John, I need you and Ulfgar to make me dexterity saving throws.
Give a little of that good razzle dazzle. Oh, that's not razzle dazzle.
Hold on.
Alright.
Hold on. Making sure I don't have anything that I can.
Are you a barbarian or a fighter?
I am not. I'm a fighter, but I have something that I can use. Forget what it's called. I'm reading real quick. It's right here in my feature. Indomitable. There it is. You can use this feature twice between long rests, starting at 13th. Oh, never mind. Okay, I get to use this one time. I can re-roll my dexterity save, or any failed saving throw, but I have to use the new one. So I'm assuming I fail with an 8.
Yes.
Okay, I'm going to try again. I have to keep this one regardless.
Mm-hmm.
Damn it.
What was the name?
7.
Alright.
Well,
So, John, you save. Will, you and this... Okay, so here's what happens. As you're standing, the floor of the room begins to violently buck up and down,
Oh, cool.
as if you're in some weird sort of carnival ride,
Right.
throwing the furniture all over the place, because the furniture is not anchored to the floor. Hathy is able to dodge around and keep his balance. You and the snake both take 1 point of bludgeoning damage.
That's it?
That's it.
also knocked prone? Question mark.
No. Oddly, they are not.
Well, I blew my save to
To avoid 1 damage.
1 damage.
I was wondering. I was like, what is the snake able to do that he's worried about here? But
Dude, I don't know. It's a Tomb of Horrors.
It's true.
They could be glass cannon snakes, and it's like 1 bite can kill you, you know?
Exploding snakes.
Right, necrotic bomb snakes. Slithering pipe bombs.
Let me... hold on, I just need to write something down here real quick. For later. It is the snake's turn. It will move back up to you, Will.
Like those
All right.
gunpowder rats.
Yes.
And it will attempt to bite you.
No. It misses.
I can see that.
I swat it on the nose.
Well, it is your turn, so you may do that.
I drop the shield, take the hammer in 2 hands. Critical!
Look at its health bar. Look at its health bar, okay?
I can't see its health bar.
Oh, you can't see its health bar?
No, I can't.
Should be able
see
to.
Not after he's decimated it.
it. There's not much left. Oh goodness.
Okay,
Ironhide.
that's before your damage. So that's from taking 1 point of damage.
I have 2 health.
Yeah.
They're minion snakes.
So you did 21 points of damage.
God.
Enough to kill it 10 times over.
Look at that bar.
Technically 11. The 21 points would have killed, the 1 point would have killed it anyway, and the 20 points would have killed it 10 times over.
You make a
Nice.
crater in the floor with what is left of the jelly snake.
It's just a ghost snake, like
Yeah.
take the hammer back up. To
Okay.
look at the
So that
crater.
combat is over.
Like, it's just vaporized. I pick my shield back up.
Okay. So I have to go grab my actual copy of the DMG
All right.
Mm-hmm.
because apparently The digital copy I have on Fantasy Grounds does not have the information I need. There's stuff missing for some reason.
Nice.
So it's in my car. I have to go grab my bag. I'll be right back.
Alrighty.
We will be here.
I remain.
I also, as well, am here too.
I'm leaving forever.
Goodbye forever, friend. Our friendship was short and meaningless, and I will not remember.
I must stay here to do the God Emperor's sacred duty of posting dank memes. The Razzle Dazzle memes got me for a bit. I had to mute myself to chuckle. You want a fucking Razzle Dazzle? Razzle fucking Dazzle?
P spoopy. Imminent danger of skeletons. Spooky. There's a skeleton right behind you. Look out. Too spooky. It's too late. The skeleton is inside you. Way too spooky for me. You are the skeletons.
Again.
Alright, I'm back.
Welcome back.
He returns.
So, Hathy, it's your turn again, because Will was the last person to go in combat, so...
Okay. The snakes are all dead, correct?
Yes.
Well, there's really only one thing we could do now. Which is, of course, open another box. So, this one to the right of the it's open, put dots on. I will mage hand that box.
Okay. Which one? The one that was further up?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Let's see here. Let's see. You open the box, and an explosion of 29 platinum coins spill out onto the ground.
Yes. Cash money. All right.
Good find, Hathy. I can't wait until Aiden jumps headlong into this tapestry. He just doesn't even try to inspect it, just dives right in.
Actually, my inspection is just putting my face in it.
Well, with that.
Oh boy, platinum.
Oh God, what was that?
That was your relative.
I thought we agreed not to take in any of the mentally handicapped for these games.
Well, we're letting you play, so I mean...
Garrett,
Oh,
your turn, Garrett.
I'm going to hold a Eldritch Blast. I'm gonna wait for more danger noodles,
Okay.
possibly,
Wolfgar.
or other spoopiness.
Alright. I'm gonna wait until someone with more experience with tapestries and such can come in and check things out, because things have been popping out of stuff. I mean, are there even more coffers to open?
Yes.
Okay, I guess I'll open a coffer.
It technically, let me read you what let me read what it says again. It says a larger number of coffers. It does not give me a number. Technically, technically there are coffers in every square in the room. The ones on the map are just a smattering of what's actually there.
Right.
So marking them, John, really doesn't mean anything.
Okay.
Um,
And what's in them is randomly determined each time you open it. So pointing out particular ones doesn't change anything.
oh, okay. I'm going to call for Aiden to come in and tell us what he sees of this tapestry. And then I end my turn.
Of the Tapistrata?
I don't want to open that next door until we're for sure done in here.
I feel like that's the plural.
I don't know if that's the plural or not.
Okay.
Tapestra.
So,
Tapestrata.
Tapistrata.
Hathy, it's your turn again then.
I shall open another box with explicitly the mage hand.
Okay. Good news! More snakes.
Now,
And more shooting. Well, actually, the first shooting.
So,
I will burn a 9th level. No, I'm just joking. I will end my turn with the snake release as I am not combat oriented. And also immune to poison.
But that does proc
Snakes.
my Eldritch Blasts.
well, it would.
Except for these snakes aren't animals. Couldn't kill
Except
with
I don't believe any of them are in your direct line of sight.
This one is.
You can see that one?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Show can.
Then try to hit it.
I intend on it.
You have multiple tries with Eldritch Blast.
Yep, I have a whole 3 tries. Well,
Nope. Try again. Okay.
the 18 hit or 16. I mean,
Yes, it does.
since I can't roll anything.
And it's dead.
It's 15 force damage.
Yeah, it's dead. They have 2 hit points, remember.
Yep. Just wanted to be sure these weren't the extra danger noodles. These are just normal danger noodles.
Yeah.
That ends my reactionary 10.
Okay.
That ends my reaction, if you will.
Yes, I got you. Right, and we were, let's see, resort by descending order. We were at Hathy. So the funny thing about that is, it's now your actual turn.
Yes. Good. I will step up and try to whack 2 more moles.
And send more death beams into the room.
Lasers! It's a wonderful laser light show. And you're all invited.
You hit.
And then 1 for the other. I literally cannot roll low enough to not kill them.
Oh, you have
Considering
you have agonizing blast. Okay.
I have agonizing blast.
I was
There's
like,
literally no way for me not to kill these snakes.
okay, then they're both dead. Do you wish to move the rest of the way into the room since they called for you to come closer to the room?
Is it the tapestry that I can see from the doorway that they're talking about? Because I really don't want to be in the same room as them.
No, you would. What are you asking again? Say again.
Can I see the tapestry they were pointing out? Was it...
They're pointing the one that you detected earlier. They want you to check it up close.
I'll stick my face in it, though. Okay. And move the rest of the way in the room,
Okay.
and I'm gonna look at it.
Okay.
Can I investigate?
Well, let's see. You have true sight.
I do have true sight. I also have devil's sight. And eyes of the rune keeper.
Yes, I know. It's. I need to check something here. I need to figure out exactly what it is you see.
What do I see with my special
You're
eyes?
seeing. Okay. I'm checking something here. Okay, so the tapestries, you couldn't really tell when viewing it from the side because it's a thin sheet, obviously. But looking at it head on, to you, it does not appear to be made out of fabric.
Ooh.
It is still in the shape. You also can't see the image. It is still in the shape of a tapestry, but it appears to be made out of a russet-colored mycelium holding up green, viscous-looking slime.
Oh, that's not good. That looks like a trap.
And when you turn and look at the other tapestry, if you do,
I would like to.
it looks the same.
Those look like they're holding back some sort of fluid, etc., probably that could kill us.
They probably like dissolve our armor and our bones and stuff.
Probably dissolve our everything. Does it look like they're designed to break or
No, it just
slide or open?
it looks like it's made of. The best way I can describe it is it looks like it's made of fungus and slime mold. Like, it still looks like a tapestry. But the tapestry made out of weirdly nasty looking stuff.
Oh, so it's not deep.
No.
It doesn't have anything that can flow out on us, Garrett.
I mean, it's still got the volume of the fabric. So.
Right, but it's not.
Yeah, it's holding back some sort of viscous green substance.
No, it's like, that's inside the volume of the tapestry itself. Like,
Oh.
yeah. Like, it looks
Yeah,
like
the
it's...
mushroom tapestries.
Yes.
Well,
I
how do you
don't
recommend
know
we
what to
break
make of that.
That's good.
Is
What
it,
is-
though?
What does Ulfgar make of it? Because it's Ulfgar's turn now.
I don't. I don't want to hit it.
Probably not a good idea to touch it.
Probably should just leave them alone.
Yeah.
I'm gonna move to this door
Okay.
and examine the door. Check it for traps.
Sure.
Perception. Any traps on the door?
This door looks identical to the doors in the Second Great Hall that when you opened them fired spears at you.
Now I kind of want to open it just to see what happens. Curiosity. I would like to position myself out of the way of the spear
Okay.
and open the door.
All right. You open the door. A spear fires out across the room into the tapestry on the other side, tearing it. As soon as it tears, its form breaks and it collapses to the ground in pools of green slime.
I didn't take that into consideration.
It's some fucking news.
I hope it's not multiple.
No, it's just one big puddle that fills the squares the tapestry was in. However, you now see that the spear is lodged in a door that was hidden behind the tapestry.
Nice. Good find. Way to go, Wolfgar. What a guy.
Oh,
I'm
also,
actually curious about what's behind the...
I forgot to do this. All three of you need to make dexterity saving throws.
Oh,
The floor begins to shake again.
no.
Dexterity saving throw?
Okay. 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 All of you are good.
Very average.
We're good?
Yep.
Oof.
It's DC 10. And Taffy, it's your turn. That's you,
Okay,
Jim.
let's see here. There are more coffers we haven't.
It does not give me a number of coffers.
Okay. Are there more that I can open currently?
Yeah.
It is an
I
infinite
believe-
number. It does not give me a total. They are literally there just to be a random number generator to generate snakes.
To generate snake.
Is there a chance that we could get something good from them?
If we crit, we get an artifact.
Some money, but that's it.
Oh, just money?
Yeah.
Okay, I vote we leave those alone. I don't need that in my life.
We'll do that later.
You could literally stand here. You could literally stand here in the room and infinitely fight 2 HP snakes if you wanted to, but
Oh, it's like the
Slap
boars in
'em.
that South Park episode.
So we probably don't get
You're
it.
saying we're supposed to
No.
find these out? Oh.
Or that one like tomb in the Sith world in Knights of the Old Republic 2 where you can continuously tap it to kill things for experience. We could grind this room until we're level 20.
True.
But then we have to sleep to level.
All right.
That's fine, I've got the mansion.
Oh, right.
So Matt, let's just fast forward to the point where we don't have food on the like first week.
the mansion provides
Oh,
food.
the mansion. So can we just say we're level 20 now?
Can you calculate how many snakes we have to kill?
I
Give us
could.
a
Yeah.
Total per channel.
Let me see.
Our swords break
Let's
before we
see.
killed all the snakes.
What is your current XP? What's the current XP for the level you're at?
Oh gosh.
Because we haven't been calculating XP because this has just been a one-off dungeon.
Current
Level
XP for this
14.
level. Crap. Level 14 is 140,000 experience.
What is level 20?
355,000 experience.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay. So you would have to kill 8,600 snakes.
Oh, that's doable.
So if we all open chests
Fireballs for days.
with an infinite amount, sleeping in between.
I mean,
snakes
I
lockers-
I feel like I would at some point say that there's not that many coffers. The idea is that they're a distraction to keep you opening every round until someone finds the door.
Oh.
which
Ne-
y'all have found.
Yes.
Which we found.
Well,
But keep this in mind if we ever
just
run it
remember-
in a
Just deliberately not find the door to just grind for experience.
yeah, if we ever play this in Adventure League, that's a good way to get a level 20 character.
Okay, so let's do this. Let me open
Cheese
the
the
door they
shit up.
found with the mage hand.
Jim's like, we've been in this room for 4 weeks.
What are we doing this week? Sorry, Jim, we're farming some more snakes. But y'all are
Not
gonna
all
get.
fun.
Oh,
I've-
Jim, we're having a blast.
I feel like Jim at some point would do the same thing I do and goes, "There's no more coffers."
They're all gone. There were only a few on the floor. You've opened 3,000.
There's no more coffers. What are you gonna do?
So
I
there. So you're
reach
gonna
for door
open
behind
the.
tapestry.
You're going to.
You knew it was there the whole time. You son of a
Yeah, Jim would. No, the only way that would go over well is if you were playing with Jim in the party, because Jim would totally do
Yeah.
it with you if he was.
That's true.
We're just gonna open some more coffers. Oh, more snakes, huh?
Oh, money! Let's open another coffer.
Money. Let's spend a week taking money back through a magnificent mansion.
Yeah.
We would also gain cash money doing that.
Mm-hmm.
But again, like I said, it's written such that theoretically, technically, the way it's supposed to work is there are X number of coffers, where X is the number of coffers you open before someone finds the door.
I mean, if you really were smart about it, you could run in here with level 1 characters.
Yeah, if you make
and
it
come
that
out
far.
Level 20. Yeah. I mean, if you knew what you were doing.
Like if we all studied it exactly. messed up.
I feel like the DM would accuse you of metagaming long before you got to this room.
Look, there's no like, there's no denying of metagaming at that point.
Yeah.
Like, we went around Tomb of Unknown Horrors as level 1s. Why?
It's not about meta or not meta or tournament module DM. You gotta suck it up here.
So you're going to open the door, John?
Yeah, I'll mage hand the door.
Mage hand the door? Okay. Well, there is still the puddle of ooze, but you see a hallway beyond.
Okay. Whew. What should we do? Ladies and gentlemen.
Well,
Who's going through that door?
I mean, we didn't check the other tapestry to see if there's a secret door there, too.
Why don't you just go stick your hands in it?
That would be dumb, because then my hands will bones. But we could throw something into it to disrupt the mycelium net.
Throw a copper at it.
The copper bounces off.
Why don't you put your mouth on?
Shit.
You feel, Garrett, that it has to be torn to revert to its actual form. It's basically green slime and brown mold dungeon hazards, like magically bound into the shape of a tapestry.
Sharpen a copper and then throw it at
Ninja Star.
it. I have caltrops. Just throw those at it until it breaks.
Sure, I'll let you do that.
Or whip it. Whip it good.
Whip would work if you want to do that. On your turn, which is now, if you want to whip it with
Happy.
your whip, Hathy or Garrett, either one of you can whip it.
Happy? You want to do it?
He used
wanna
his
do it.
he used his action to open the door with Mage Hand.
Yeah. Well, I'll whip it then.
Okay.
Whip it real good. With my +2 whip.
Okay.
Oh god, your poor whip.
It's
Powerful.
it collapses to
It's
the
magic.
it collapses to the ground in a puddle of ooze. Nothing behind it.
Fantastic.
And because we wasted another turn in the room,
Dex save.
nope, nothing happens this turn.
Nice. Because we wasted another turn. We wasted another turn.
Well, it's I roll a die, and on an odd number, the room shakes. And I rolled a 2 this time.
Nice. That is quite odd.
No.
Certainly isn't even.
So I have a friend. Hang on a second. Nope, wrong button.
So you have a friend.
A friend of mine was asking if some stuff about Yang from Ruby, and I don't remember why I said it, but at one point I said there's no reason to be anxious about it.
Yang is a character in Ruby.
Whose big shtick is that she does word
Makes
puns. Yes.
Oh.
So
Yang would approve.
I had to. Anyway.
Can't say I approve of your archaic use of puns.
The so it's your turn, Garrett. You threw your whip. So Ulfgar.
I whipped it real good.
Yes.
There is still the puddle of ooze in front of the door. It has not moved, but it is still there.
I will vault the puddle into the next hall.
Okay. I need you to make me a acrobatics check to avoid hitting your head on the door.
I have to dex check to avoid hitting my head on the
Well, you're jumping through a doorway. Do
Oh
you
my
jump too
gosh.
high?
It's weak. I will dex check to avoid hitting my head on the door.
Mostly to see if I can knock you back down into the ooze. But you save, so you're okay.
You're a jerk.
It's the Tomb of Horrors!
Okay. I will. Okay, so I'm across. I'm in.
This
so
was a
the
triumph.
5, 10.
Making a
Skip 1.
success.
15. I'll say 20. 25. Double move. 30. 35. 40. 45. 50. What do I
Okay.
see? Oh, I see that it forks up there. Okay.
Yep, it forks. Give me a perception check.
I will perceive. 12. What's that give me?
You see a hallway. It forks up ahead.
Are there
Great.
columns?
Do I get advantage because it's stones?
Sure.
Cool.
Sure. Because I'm looking at
You
stones.
see a hallway. It forks up ahead.
Yep.
It's
Yep.
also made of stone.
Okay, I end my turn.
You see a stone hallway up ahead.
Good job.
Don't patronize me. Yeah, but that's my turn.
Okay. Then Hathy.
I will also attempt make it unscathed to divide the prejudices.
Sure.
This is the doorway, correct? And we're going through this one.
Yes. You know you can click and hold the button to ping, right? To do that?
No. No, I didn't. All right. Let's acrobatics check to make a door. That's good. Acrobatics.
You're good?
I'm through here, and they've gone ahead, correct?
Yes, excuse me.
Yes. Dangerous, like a fire in a nursing home. I will perception check.
Okay, just checking the range. Alright, you see the telltale signs, whoops, wrong button, of one of those concealed pitfalls.
Oof. I will mention the concealed pitfall of danger to my friend here, Ulfgar.
Alright. Aiden, your turn. Just move them up there. Whoops, I grabbed the secret door.
Yep.
Oh well, you don't need that anymore.
I move.
You move.
Then I guess I will double move.
Double move.
I get right up front.
Okay. You are informed that there is a pitfall in the middle of the intersection.
Interesting.
And let's see here.
And I will.
Oh, just beyond here. Is that your
not
full
be able
double
to
move?
do- Yeah. No, I got one more. Boom.
Okay.
Hey, there's a cross up ahead. Where the pitfall is. It's
Yep.
a four-way street.
Yep. It's made of stone.
Are you sure about that?
Ulfgar's certain.
Of course he is.
Alright.
And it's Ulfgar's turn again.
Hold on. So I can see the pit in the middle of the fork, right?
Yeah. Yeah. It's been pointed out to you.
So
You don't know how you missed it.
I'm not sure how I missed it. So in the message that we got earlier, it does say if you find the false, you find the true.
Oh,
And
getting a
into the
phone call. I'll be right back.
hall, you'll come, and they're the throne that's keyed and keyed.
Yeah, you haven't found a columned hall yet.
We've not found the columned hall.
These clues are in order, so since
They
you
are
haven't
in
found the columned hall, you can ignore pretty much anything after that puzzle at this point.
Okay. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. And I can see out to the 3 sides.
There is a door directly ahead of you. Roll me a perception check, by the way.
Okay.
I mean, at the end of the hallway ahead. Advantage, it's stonework.
Oh. Nice.
All right.
Critical perception.
Oops. Wrong button again.
Tell me what I see.
You see that in front of the door is another pitfall trap.
Oh. Dang it.
Remember, they can be wedged shut.
True. Well, in that case, I will tell the group what I see, and then I will use my rope and pitons to attempt to wedge this trap shut.
Sure. Give me a... Hold on, I have to go back and check what the rule is, what the DC is for lodging the thing shut.
What do I need to roll to do that?
That's what I'm checking.
Oh.
Use that. It's a strength check. You can use athletics if you want.
Sweet. Nice.
You are quite certain you have wedged that shut.
All right. I'll also tell everybody that I wedged this trapdoor shut. I think. Pretty close. And I will end my turn.
Okay. All right. Then, Happy, it's your turn.
Hang on 1 second. I'm restarting roll 20. And back in. Okay, so there's 2 pit traps, one right after. Can y'all hear me?
Yeah.
Okay. Left, right, and forward through. Oh. What direction do we want to go here, gentlemen and ladies? Left, right, or
I'm
forward?
not 100% sure on that one.
Garrett, input.
I'm sorry, I was on the phone. What?
Forward, left, or right?
I haven't seen what's to the left or to the right, so. Forward is another pitfall?
And the
front of-
door, it seems.
Is that the door?
Well, I say we go left and check that out. Before I move left, if I move this close, I can pretty much see here the hallway. I'm going to perception check for traps.
Just the 2 pitfalls.
Okay. Can I skirt around this trap without jumping real bad?
Require an acrobatics check.
I will I will do so.
You are successful.
I skitter around, and I did not see anything down this.
There's what appears to be a door at the end of the hallway.
All right, I will tell the rest of the group to come this way.
There's
and
also
wait for them.
There's also a door that was on the straight ahead path, so
Yeah, okay. Gotcha. Straight ahead, left and right, and then I went to the left.
yeah.
All right. So I end my turn there, and we pass it
Okay.
for reasons of state.
Garrett's turn.
Alright, I'm gonna move up. And I'm gonna hold on to Eldritch Blast because it's my safety blanket.
Okay.
Security blanket spell.
Ulfgar, what are you doing?
You're not. What was that? What was that turn? I will go with Hathy down this hall.
Okay.
So what's that?
Acrobatics check.
5, 10, 15. What?
Oh, wait a minute.
No, I wedged that one close.
Well, sorry, Hathy said he was going to skirt around without touching it, so you're just going to step right over it? Onto what you believe to...
Can't I vault that far?
You have to take a running... yeah, you can. I mean, do you want to try and step on the trap to see if you have actually secured
I'll
it?
walk on it.
It's secured. You can walk on it just fine.
Sweet. 5, 10, 15. 20, 25. Hathy said good to go this way.
Well, there's a door up there, so...
5, 10, 15, 20. I can't even get to the door if I double move, so I'm going to wait and I'll follow Hathy.
Okay. That's Hathy's turn.
All right. I will go ahead. As far as Ulfgar did, I will perception check. It should be an advantage, but I think 20. I do not see any traps or secret doors.
Nope.
I will attempt to mage hand the door.
Okay. It opens up, revealing a stone wall behind it.
Okay. I will end my turn there. And let Ulfgar know it may be an illusion, but the hall is clear of traps, so you should approach it cautiously.
Cautiously.
Okay, well, it's Aiden's turn next.
I saw the dwarf who was much heavier than me step on the trap, so I don't feel bad at all. 16, 17.
You fall. No, I'm kidding.
Oh god. I am here, and I am holding the spell.
Okay, your true sight shows you there is a secret door behind the door.
There is a secret door behind that door.
In what appeared to be the stone wall behind the door.
Because there's a stone wall behind the door, there's another door behind it.
Yep.
And I can see it.
Yep.
Because I'm amazing. Believe it.
So are you going to do anything with... Or just step up and hold?
Just step up and hold my spell. Let somebody else open the door.
Okay. Oh, interesting. Then we're back to Ulfgar's turn.
We're back to Ulfgar.
You've been informed
Can't
that
get to the-
stone...
Oh, actually, I can't. If I double.
Yeah, you've been told that that stone wall is actually a secret door.
I will attempt. This door that was marked was actually a secret door.
Well, when the door was opened by Hathy, it would appear to be a stone wall behind it.
Oh, but it's actually a secret.
Yeah, it's like two doors, one in front of the other.
I will attempt to open the secret door
Okay.
with my hands. Can I perceive this hall
Sure.
for traps?
Sure.
Do I get advantage?
Sure.
Okay.
Just a moment.
You look up. It's a mouth.
There is a trapdoor in the floor.
Where?
You're standing on it.
Oh.
No, it's like a secret trapdoor that you pull open.
Oh. Like, intentionally.
Yes.
Okay. Well, I will step off of the trapdoor. And I will tell everyone, there is a trapdoor. Right meow.
Right, Chira.
And I end my turn, because that's all I can do. I gotta go grab some water.
Okay. Hathy, it's your turn.
Okay. So he pulled.
He didn't open it, he just saw it. He had used his interaction, his object interaction, to open the first door, so he didn't have any left because he had double moved.
Okay. Okay. Let me think here.
Y'all are actually getting close to the end of the dungeon.
Well, as soon as we see a Serac, we gotta wait for the whole party.
Okay, let's get to
Why
about
are these
here.
on here?
I will mage hand the door.
Okay. Alright, so it's a trapdoor,
Oh.
like in the floor, that's hidden. Right?
Okay. Yeah.
So you can pull it up with Mage Hand.
Okay. Yeah. I'll pull it up.
It opens onto a steep flight of narrow stairs that spiral down to a 5-foot wide tunnel. So, that reveals... Oops. Basically that. It spirals out and under from underneath the hallway.
Okay. It looks like there's a door further down.
There is.
What I'm going to do is
Remember that some doors just lead to horrible, horrible traps. I remind you of the incinerator room.
very true. Are you trying to tell me that about this trapdoor that we haven't entered?
Who knows?
This was a try.
Just telling you, it's not the best idea to open every door in this dungeon, in general.
True.
That also means we could be close to the goal, and he's just trying to throw us off the trail.
I already said you were close to the goal. You are
I
indeed
know, but
very
there
close
are
to the goal.
many doors.
Well, let's go through one door at a time, one path at a time. We're going to go down the stair. Well, I will perception check down the stairwell, looking for traps and other things of the terrible natures. 21.
Don't see anything.
I will inform the others that I do not see anything. And
Can't see shit.
with that, I shall leave them to their musings. I'll let one of them go down first.
Did someone say they had platinum?
All the platinum.
Platinum for days.
Platinum for days. Eyes for days. Eyes for days.
Any idea where... Have you heard anything else from David, Garrett?
I just text him.
Okay. Okay, well, it's your turn, Garrett.
It's my turn, is it?
It is.
Well, I guess I'll double move. Can I hold the spell and double move?
Yes, holding the spell does not require any action. It's just a concentration effect.
So,
I literally explain this every week.
I know, but I'm a forgetful person.
Okay.
Be patient.
No.
That's the mad answer I expected. Nah.
So I'm gonna hook my head down the stairwell. It's just a stairwell
It's just a stairwell.
leading into darkness.
Yes.
Stairway to heaven.
And as you wind on down the road, your shadow's taller than your soul.
How tall is the soul?
I don't know, but your shadow's taller than it.
There's a note here specifically.
Says you're a heretic.
That's just the line in the song. And as we wind on down the road, our shadow's taller than our souls. Okay, you're not gonna go down the stairwell?
I'm scared.
Oh God.
I'm scared of getting hurt.
Okay. Then Ulfgar, it's your turn. They opened the secret door. There's a stairwell going down.
All right. We're not going to go check out the door down there at the end of the hall.
I don't know.
Okay.
So far, nobody's gone down the staircase, so maybe you are. I don't know.
We're waiting for Ulfgar.
Everybody's afraid to go down the spooky stairwell.
Well, I feel like somebody should check the door at the end of the hall, but I'll go down the spooky stairwell if somebody goes and checks the door at the end of the hall.
Watch like the first step literally kill you.
I'll float down the stairwell. That way, if anything happens, it's not like the stairs are gonna fall out from under you.
All right, fine. I will go check the door at the end of the hall. Can
Okay.
I check the door from this square, or do I have to be one more closer to it?
You can check it from that square.
I will check it with my perception. Does it look normal?
Yeah, it looks normal.
I will open it with my dwarven hand.
Okay. You open it.
Huh. I'll double move.
Okay. There's another door. It's a double door.
15, 20, 25. And I'll have to end my turn because I can't. I'll holler back that there's a double door. I found another room. And I end my turn.
Okay.
Okay. So this is dangerous because there are a lot of doors here. Any one of them could be the wrong door. Which one's the right one? Matthew tried to politely warn me that the door at the end of the hall was probably not wise to be opened, but I am concerned about such things.
Well, it's Doggy's turn after Wolfgar, so you can,
Doggy after Wolfgar.
I'm gonna go ahead and move you closer since I was just set your tokens down there.
Okay. So I shall be moving or floating down the stair.
Go ahead.
Una, dos, tres, cuatro, cinco, seis. What do I see?
A long, narrow passageway.
Perfect. There's nothing down here. I'm gonna yell up the stairs. Just keep going forward. And then I'm gonna double move. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Do I see anything more? Hold on, let me pull out my little character sheet here. Oh goodness.
You can see it does sort of make a turn at the up ahead. You don't see any traps or anything though.
All right. I'll end my turn here. Still concentrating.
Yep. Okay, then Hathy, it's your turn. Garrett,
Okay,
did we
we'll
get a
head
response
down.
from David?
I have not yet.
Okay, just checking.
I will head down the stairs here, and it is obscured. Or is it just the coloring down here?
It's just the coloring.
Could always call him, but I don't know what he's doing.
I'm going to check for traps and dangers. That's
You dance!
while dancing. My dancing is better than my checking. Distracted, obviously.
Well, that's persuasion.
Are you freaking kidding me?
he's persuading with his interpretive dance for the secrets to be revealed.
Something is going on here. I'm not sure. Something.
You're clicking on things just because they start with PER. The problem is there are 3 skills that start with PER.
It's a developer issue, I would say.
So, you don't see anything, but your dance really convinced the non-existent traps not to hurt you.
Well, I feel successful today. I shall end my turn with that perception check. Let them know the hallway down here.
Seems perfectly safe.
The hallway down the trapdoor?
Yeah. Yes.
There's nobody coming to my hallway. Oh,
Aiden,
God.
your turn.
I'm going to head up here just to be sure Ulfgar doesn't get in trouble.
Okay.
Because I feel bad because he's probably going to hurt himself. And you know what? I'll double move just for the sake of double moving and look at this door. Does it seem magical?
Nope.
That's a double move, so I can't do anything else.
Okay.
Other than hold my spell.
Ulfgar.
Well, now I kind of want to see what's down the trap. Dang it! Does the door look like it'll just open for me?
Yeah.
I will cautiously...
Touch it.
I will grip my hammer in one hand, in my right hand, and with my left hand I'll push the door open.
Ulfgar, Aiden, Constitution saves.
Nice!
Oh, God.
As the door attempts to flatten me.
Oh, God.
All right. A cloud of yellow smoke billows out from behind the doorway.
Thought you said it wasn't trapped.
It wasn't.
Not magically.
There's just a cloud of gas behind the door.
Ugh.
Aiden just falls unconscious behind you. You just hear him collapse to the floor behind you.
What the fuck?
Great.
And roll, please. Okay. Nothing else happens.
Can I see into the room?
Yeah, you can see into the hallway.
Can I actually? Because
Hold on.
I was like, I don't think I can. Is he still in the gas cloud, or was that just like a burst of like as the pressure equalizes?
As the pressure equalizes.
So we're safe now
Yes.
after the initial shock.
Yes.
Okay. I'm gonna step right here. I'm gonna check down the hall, see that there's not like a Minotaur, and I will grab Aiden and attempt to drag him back away from the area.
Okay.
But I don't know what I need to do for that.
You are slowed and you move at half speed.
Okay, so I was already at 5, so I can move 20 more feet, which means I can move 10 feet. So we move here. And then I'll holler down the hall that Aiden's unconscious and I need help.
The one time I go with you,
Yeah, you're like a...
hit
You're
with
like
the
a-
fucking date rape gas.
All according to plan.
Doggy, it's your
Oh
turn.
God!
I now have Aiden alone and all unconscious.
Jesus. You're about to do a demonstration of dwarven hammering. Remember, everyone, this is a mature stream.
Oh God!
I'm from behind.
But it is Doggy's turn. What does Doggy do?
Oh boy.
That video.
All right. I'm gonna go ahead and draw out my perception here. Do I see anything going on over this way? Any such direction?
Garrett, where do you find
Not
this?
really. You do not see anything other than the stone corridor.
Memes.
4, 5. I'm gonna stop right here.
Okay.
How long approximately has it been since we were at the pit?
About a minute.
Okay, good. All right, I'm still floating. Continue, y'all.
Okay.
Snake Boy's turn. Time after time.
I'm concerned that that's what you posted too, Jay.
No, please. I'm a virgin. No, stop it. That's not food. No, don't do it. Don't do it. I'm a virgin. No, don't do it. Please, no. No, don't do it.
So am I wrong in assuming that Doggy and Hathy went down the...
You are not wrong.
We both did.
Hathi, it's your turn. You did vaguely hear Ulfgar yell something from behind you.
Probably something problematic. I'll move up to about where Daggy is, to where I can get a good view of the hall there, and I will perception check again. Hopefully this time without dancing.
You see nothing out of the ordinary.
Nothing out of the ordinary. Alright, I shall.
Aiden, you're unconscious. Ulfgar, it's your turn again.
Sweet.
Um,
Spell dissipated when I got hit in the face by date rape gas.
I will attempt to... Can I attempt to awaken?
You can.
Awaken?
You can.
What do I have to try?
Deal damage to
Fireball?
him.
Deal damage to him?
Yep.
I will
Good
dwarven...
slapping.
I will dwarven slap him in the face.
Okay.
This is actually just a full-on man punch.
Roll me an attack roll.
I don't have the attack
Just
for this.
Roll me
What
an
is it?
attack roll for any of your weapons. That's not
Okay.
that's a non-magical weapon.
It's the same.
Garrett, what's your AC?
12.
Okay.
What's
then-
an unarmed strike?
1 plus your strength modifier, so he takes
One plus 5.
6 damage, and you're awake.
Wait, hold on. I have 3 temporary hit points,
So you take 3 damage.
so I'm at 100 even.
Yep.
Aiden, wake up!
I actually start screaming before you hit me. I have a premonition as
As your
And you
that
all,
you made a deal with.
you
As
two,
it warns you.
Ulfgar, you two hear a very loud noise from the hallway to the north. It sounds like a rumbling.
Oh no!
I hear some demon laugh in my head before I'm about to get punched. I open my eyes and then I get punched.
The fist is like right in front of you. Like it's almost like an anime or comic panel where it's just like the punch just like surrounded by those motion blur lines, just like shh.
None.
Punch!
It's funny. His eyes open right before I connect. You just can't pull the punch when you're going full force.
You had to do damage.
I had to.
Doggy,
Had to
it's
wake
your
him up.
turn.
Alright. I'm going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
We have a paladin in the party.
As the fist is flying towards his face. Yo!
Yo!
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. What does this door look like? And scene.
Ask and you shall receive. All right.
That's not what I want to hear right before we go into a deeper hallway.
So, the tunnel has emerged into a corridor that heads east. The door at the eastern end is a solid wall, from the looks of it, of adamantine.
Hmm.
There are 3 slots in the door about waist height. They appear large enough that you could slide swords into them.
Ooh. Like thick, girthy swords or thin,
Like-
dainty swords?
Like swords.
Like how many girths?
Claymores or like
Here's the thing. Most swords, when looked at on cross-section, are about the same in shape. Most swords are generally the same width regardless of length,
It's true.
okay.
with the
So
exception of
all I can
rapiers.
That's how Sabrina's been comforting John all these years.
Yeah, it really helps.
tell- They're all the same. There's no difference.
Close my eyes and just take it.
All right. Well, we've explored. Time to go back. I'm gonna 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Run back this way and holler at Hathy. We need swords to open this door.
Hathy does not. Oh, wait. Yeah.
Trust me, I'm a wizard. Do you have a doctorate in wizardry? No. Let's turn back.
No, you're right, I just sing and dance. We shall get the others. Or wait here for them. They'll show up eventually.
I end my turn.
It is Hathy's turn.
I will end it as well, waiting for
Aiden, you're awake
skullduggery.
on the ground, partially bruised.
And 1 hit point short of not being able to be killed.
Sorry about it.
Nah, furious. I feel that vulnerability as I pick myself off the floor.
Well, what do you do?
I'm gonna go look in that damn door and see with my special eyes.
All right. So, at the top of the hallway is what appears to be a steamroller made of stone coming down the hallway.
Oh dear.
Yeah, there's. Just run.
Yo!
30, 45, 50, 55, 60.
My little dwarf legs. I'm not that worried about it because I mean it can't turn the corner, right?
It turned a corner to get out there.
Oh shit.
Oh God!
That's the dangerous part about large boulders.
Is it
They're round and they can move where they please.
I see
is it
Lady
spherical?
Montoya.
Is it spherical or cylindrical?
It's cylindrical. It has a 0 turning radius.
It's mechanical.
I saw Lady Montoya in the hallway. I said, "Rod, get in the hole." You hear gas, gas, gas as I'm sliding around the corner.
Inertial,
Says
inertial
run,
drift.
Run, hurry, get in the hole, and Lady Montania says maybe in a past life and dives in the trapdoor.
Yeah.
So, Ulfgar, it's your turn. Actually, hold on. Before it's your turn, I need to determine how far the steamroller goes.
Oh god. There's no way I survive this.
It moves. It moves 10 feet.
Man. It could move 60 feet and catch me!
God.
I run as well. Then. Oh. I guess I have to go through the door. 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50. Catch me now, steamroller!
Absolutely terrible
What?
is if when that trap is triggered, all the doors shut
That would be really
and
bad.
locked.
Well, keep in mind, it's a DC 15 sleep gas. There's a good chance the entire party is just unconscious in the hallway.
Yeah.
Oh, true. Man, maybe it is good that I punched you in the face.
Maybe I'm not feeling so bad that you punched me in the face.
Yeah.
It's like
Man, I was considering just waiting.
now I'm just seeing like in my head like your two characters in the hallway. Like if this were like a cartoon or anime or something, like Ulfgar punches Aiden. Aiden's like, "God damn it! Why'd you punch me?" Goes over to the door, runs past Aiden. "Thank you for punching me! Run!"
Oh God! Oh God! Oh God!
Thank you very much,
Doggy, your turn again.
Okay.
I was wrong. Thank you for punching me.
I'm going to head out next to Hathy. Alright, Mr. Hathy, what are we doing?
Well, I thought we were waiting here for people.
Alright, I guess we shall wait.
I'll be
And,
right back.
I'm gonna go ahead and
After these messages.
pull out the little stick and start banging around, making some noise. Ooh, pretty good noise.
Pretty good.
And I end my turn.
Let's see. So, Lady Montoya, she will go into the hall. Because she was told to run, so she will double move. Hathy, you see your formerly male pirate companion running down the hallway. Well, you as well, Daggy, see it.
Yeah, we're just
Nice.
normally.
Aiden, your turn.
Quick question. Do they bounce together or ununiformly?
I don't know how. I don't know how.
Bounce?
Yeah, I don't know.
Or-
That's something
or
you'd have to ask
bound at
David.
all.
You would have to ask David that question.
Do they bounce together or uniformly?
You know what's sad is I actually had to think for a second as to what he was referring to. It didn't take me long, I'll admit, but there was a split second. He's like, "There's only one of them in the." Oh wait, no.
It's for science.
Of course it is. But anyway, Garrett, it's your turn.
I'm getting in the hole.
Get in the hole. Get in the hole. Get in the hole. Get in the hole. Get in the hole. This reminds me of.
25,
Sure.
30. I can go one more. Get that extra dense. Gotta get way up in there. Way up in there. Way up in the hole.
Okay.
God.
And now
Oh no.
it moves another 50 feet.
Oh, God.
5, 10, 15, 20,
It's
25.
getting faster.
So, Ulfgar, you see the door in that northern hallway behind you and the wall just get shattered
Oh God.
as the thing is like right
See
in
a slow pan
this
past his face
Yeah.
as it just slow motion blows through the wall.
Nani?
David said he's on his way back 30 minutes.
All right. And it begins to rotate to go down the hallway you're in.
No.
It's now your turn.
I dive down the staircase.
Tuck and roll!
He actually rolls all the way down the staircase. He tucks
25,
and rolls at the bottom and gets up and keeps sprinting.
Yes, exactly.
30, 35, 40, 45, 50.
Yeah.
I'm free!
It's too big to go down this narrow passage, so you're safe down
PTL.
here. Doggy, your turn again. You do see your compatriots catching up to you.
I wave to them and make silly faces. Another success.
All right.
Another success.
They believe me. They think I'm part of this group.
All right. Hathi, it's your turn.
I will again wait for the group.
Lady Montoya ran past you, so. Or Montana. And
Oh, she's really getting up in there. Mm-hmm.
Aiden, your turn.
I don't know. Why are we still running?
I don't know. You didn't explain to Montana why you were running, so.
Oh my God! Do you see the huge boulder thing? I'm like, my face. What does it hurt?
It's literally called the Stone Juggernaut.
Oh God!
And
Juggernaut, bitch.
to quote the book, everything it rolls over is squashed to a pulp. There is no appeal.
There's no appeal.
It just kills you outright.
God. Not so worried about power word kill anymore. Just drop a fucking boulder on
Yeah.
it.
On a roll of 1, it's like every action after the every round after the gas is released, roll a d4. On a roll of 1, a stone juggernaut, rather like a steamroller, comes out of the 20-foot square room to the north and rolls 1d6 times 10 feet south, then west, then south again. Everything it rolls over is squashed to a pulp. There is no appeal.
God.
I choose to believe that this is the line I posted to Discord that is said during the scene in the prequel.
Yeah. I saw that too. No,
That was the recommended video afterwards, but it keeps the original title. Now, I will never not be able to picture Dooku. You'll always say
Wait,
that now.
Virgin.
No, please. I'm a virgin. Do it.
Don't stop.
Don't do it. I'm a virgin.
Serious, don't do it.
Oh, that was too accurate. You fair made you. Oh man.
Why did he waste time there saying no, please? You know, whatever he did say in the original line, instead of saying Palpatine is the Sith Lord.
Yeah, for real.
Do it.
All right, so Wolfguard, your turn.
All right.
Well,
I will
actually,
continue.
you're safe,
What?
but I want to see.
Okay.
Moves another 50 feet, so that's
Would have swaddled my little dwarven head.
you hear it shatter through the double door, secret door thing behind you above as it continues to trundle southward down the hallway.
Oh man. I wonder if my trap door is going to be able to hold up.
It is not.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Since this apparently is the way that we're going now,
Mm-hmm.
I'll just go ahead and double move and get in close with everybody.
Okay. Doggy, you've informed everyone that it needs swords to open the door beyond, so let's take a inventory roll call here. Who all has swords in their inventory?
Who has what?
Inventory.
I've got bread and cheese.
Swords.
Swords.
Yes.
Specifically swords.
Swords of any kind.
I do not.
Let me
I
I
think
gave my only weapon to Whittle.
let me see.
What did you say, Jason?
You didn't give me a weapon. You gave me the ring.
No, I gave you the ring. Oh,
So you
I
still
meant
have
to give you both.
you still have the hammer.
You can have the hammer
mace.
if you'd like.
The completely. So,
I
That-
don't think I do.
John, you don't have a. You took a whip, not a rapier, right?
Yep.
And then he broke his whip, and then I gave him my spare whip.
Okay.
I took the warhammer, but I didn't buy any swords. I don't know if my background would have given me a sword randomly that I'm just not
No,
using.
backgrounds don't give you weapons.
Okay, well I didn't write it down, so
Okay, so nobody has any swords.
Well, actually, that's not.
You need 3
You get a
swords.
broken sword hilt. We need 3 swords.
Yep.
Sacrificial sword.
presumably.
As y'all are discussing this, you hear the Juggernaut crash into the pitfall behind you.
Okay.
Why do we need 3 swords?
To open the
To do the thing.
to open that.
The door of openness.
Oh, we could go into and
You could go into town and buy swords. You could try the other doorway in the other hallway.
True, we could.
true.
Is door magic?
It is a solid block of adamantine.
Fucking dope.
Wreathed in an anti-magic field.
Oh, even better, so knock doesn't work.
I think he's just piling on.
Can't break it.
Let's go back to town and then buy 3 swords.
Buy 3 copper swords.
That does not change their price.
Technically,
Golden
Good.
swords.
we use resources available and have your servants in the Magic Mansion
No.
Actually, I considered taking, using the mansion and using metal to forge, but one of us would have to be
The
good at
smiths.
the armory.
The unseen servants in the mansion cannot do complex labor like that.
Well, that's why I'm saying one of
Yeah.
us.
What if we had a cast and all we had to do was heat up it and put it
No.
in cast?
In most of my games that I run, I would allow you to do that, but the Tomb of Horrors is not designed to be kind, so no.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah, I say we go back to town and then
Okay.
come back to this exact point.
Okay.
I mean, we could before we go back to town.
Oh,
we
you
could
mean
try
horrors
checking
with an
together.
H-O. I always think of W. My bad.
we're all gonna come back strapped with like fuck tons of swords. Just we're all gonna look like.
I mean, do you want to go straight back, or do you want to explore that western door in the cross intersection?
I think we should go straight back, delve into here, and then after that, go check the other doors. We can check the other doors. Screw
I
it.
kind of want to check the other doors.
Yeah,
Yeah,
check the
let's
other
do it.
doors.
I need to
Lots
grab my
more here.
player's handbook for money.
Okay.
Okay.
Let's go up.
I'm going to roll through the initiative back to the top, and I'm just going to move you all back down there. Or you can just move yourselves back down there. To the intersection.
I'm assuming the
Whoops.
trapdoor is now collapsed.
Yes, and there's the remains of a steamroller in the bottom of it.
Disgusting.
It's
I'm going to acrobatics check around.
well, you can just climb over it.
Oh,
Is
okay.
it full now?
Yes, it's full.
Nice.
Yeah, then I will climb over it
Okay.
and I will again.
No, original version.
I will mage hand the door down here.
Okay. Just a moment. I have to look up the damage that does. Okay. Excellent. Whoa! That was the wrong, nope.
That's for later.
That's 11d20.
I put the 11 in the wrong thing. There we go. John, does a 20 hit your AC?
It does.
I put the 11 in the number of dice rather than the bonus to the dice roll. Okay. John, you take 12 damage as a spear shoots out from the door, down the hallway and into your chest.
Christ.
Yeah, what the? Down the fucking hallway.
I would like to use magic to assist.
Did anyone
myself.
just get hungry?
I'm going to cast Cure Wounds on myself. 2d8.
You almost recover the hit points you lost just then.
I will accept.
Okay, I have adjusted your health accordingly for both.
All right. Is there anything behind the spear launcher?
No. It's another one of those fake doors that launches spears.
All right. I will, from around the corner, I will mage hand this door up.
You can't.
Hmm?
You cannot.
Okay.
Mage Hand takes the action, so you used it to open one door, you can't use it to open the other.
All right. I will let one of you.
Doggy, it's your turn.
Alright. I'm gonna float over to here
Mm-hmm.
and then mage hand
Mage hand what?
the door open.
Which door?
This one right here.
That's the door John just opened.
Oh, wait, mage handed it open? I thought you said he couldn't.
No, that's the one to the right.
Yeah,
But he
I
can't.
opened that door and a spear shot out and hit me in the chest.
Oh. Alright.
You were opening the door in the south, right, John?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Can I mage hand the other one? Or should I have to
You
move
can.
back to that?
You would have to move back to have line of sight to it, but yes, you can mage hand that one open.
Mage hand that.
There's a hallway beyond.
Alright, I'm just gonna float up the rest of my move speed up to the doorway
Okay.
and just park my Rosa ass right there.
Okay. Excellent. Okay, so
Did you step on the pit trap, Ducky?
he can levitate.
I'm levitating because I'm above you.
Technically, you're correct in this instance.
You hear the vague sound of singing coming from beyond the door, Doggy.
Beautiful.
Oops, I closed the initiative screen. And Hathy, it's your turn again. Wait a minute.
Oh,
What about me?
Hathy and Daggy went out of order, apparently. So Aiden.
I'll head this way. Let's see.
Okay.
Okay. And hear the sound of joyous singing.
Yep.
From the hallway.
Yep.
I'm going to re-up on my spell.
Okay. Wolfgar, it's your turn.
All right. I will skirt around that. 10, 15, 20. I'll have to double move, but I'll jump this.
Okay.
Jump. So what is that? 20. That would have been 20. So if I was at 20 and I jumped that, am I at 30?
Yes.
35, 40, 45, 50. And I would like to perceive to check for any traps in the walls or floor.
You don't see any.
All right, I had my turn.
Okay. Doggy, your turn.
Alright. I'm going to perception check. I see everything.
I've got to use the restroom 1 moment.
I have ascended sight.
Hang on. A thick silver mist shot through with delicate streamers of gold partially blocks your view of the area that lies ahead. You can see the shadowy form of a figure within the mist. And I need to see...
Does the mist smell familiar at all? Maybe it's like a gas vapor.
You are in the mist, according to the map. I need you to make me an intelligence saving throw.
Thank goodness.
You're good. The cloud itself has no smell that you can recognize. To answer your initial question.
Yes. That was a double move, so I end my move there.
Okay. Also, in the middle of the chamber, it's just a shadowy silhouette within the mist. You can see a humanoid silhouette, but you also see, you know, as if there's a light source like behind the humanoid. You also see the silhouette of what appears to be a large tree.
A large savage tree. Murder tree.
Does that tree look like it has nuts on it?
It's an indistinct shape at this point. It's just like the silhouette of a tree.
I'm allergic, so I'll let one of y'all approach that tree.
I believe so is Ulfgar.
Yes, I actually am allergic to trees.
Deathly allergic, I hear.
Happy, it's your
I'm
turn.
allergic to nuts, but if it's
I
a nutty
think-
tree.
Now I have to read what the penalty was, because I honestly didn't expect to run into any...
That was why I chuckled when you said you were allergic to trees, because I knew about this room, and I was like, that's gonna throw him for a loop.
Wait a minute.
Use my vision to double move.
Yep.
And I will end my turn.
Aiden.
Aiden Toriel.
Oh, he's in the
Go to
bathroom.
potty.
I might need somebody to post the expanded point die again.
I'll
It's up there. Just search it.
Where is it?
I just saw
I
it a
can't
second
search
ago.
it.
just keep scrolling up. Eventually we'll find it.
I've got it sitting in front of me.
Will, did you have the minor or major allergy?
I think I took major.
If you're scrolling up, stop at the Hot Ones YouTube video. It's right above that, below the bushes of love.
Oh, did I tell y'all about that Garrett bought some of the Hot One sauces?
I thought
Here we
you
go.
said that Drecky was buying some.
Drecky is buying some, but Garrett purchased some, unbeknownst to me, and it got there the other day on Sunday. And after I went over to his place,
You're cutting out pretty bad.
made the burger sauce with the hot sauce.
I find it funny that you're like
Sorry about that, I'm
super
back.
excited about this,
It was really good.
given the fact that you don't like spicy things.
Yeah, I know.
The burger?
Yes, I was telling them about the hot ones, the habaneros.
Yeah, the secret aardvark sauce.
Yeah, it was really good.
All right, so
I did thin it out, so it wasn't so spicy.
major allergy. When you come into contact with the source of your allergy, your breathing becomes choked for 1d6 hours. You take 1d4 damage every minute until someone makes a successful DC 15 medicine check or uses a healing spell or potion on you.
Who's having a allergic reaction?
Well, we'll catch you up. They opened the door and they heard singing from a distance. They came around the corner, silhouetted in the room of the. Oh, no one's having it yet. They were just checking to see how bad it would be. Within the mist-filled chamber, silhouetted in the thick mist, because it's heavily concealed, is the silhouette of a large tree.
Cool.
Silhouette.
Yep.
Because one of our party is allergic to trees.
Also, Doggy is allergic to nuts, so if it's a nut-bearing tree.
Well, the nut allergy, you have to actually consume the nuts. So
I should have just
Oh,
taken.
well, I'm great then.
I should have just taken the allergy to potions.
it's a random
You
roll.
rolled
You
for
did, yeah.
Oh, that's right. I rolled for it. I guess.
So, how did everyone get past this trap? Did everyone just
They
acrobatics?
they jumped over it.
I float.
I will
Yeah,
jump over it.
Okay. Yeah, I'm assuming your strength is higher than 10.
It kind of makes sense that a dwarf would
My
be allergic to
strength is
trees,
10.
though.
It does.
Yes, it does fit the character well.
So I can make it all the way to the end of the hallway. Boop.
Yep. All right, Aiden. Your true sight shows you that mist is very much magical in some way.
Well, that's some magic shit.
Although it is physical mist, so it does still obscure your vision. But you get enough from the true sight to tell you something's off about the tree.
And that tree don't look like a natural. Taint. Natural.
It's an evil tree.
Then
Portions.
you hear the singing stops. And you hear a voice from within the mist say, "Hello? Someone there?"
Oh boy. It's be some kind of siren.
Did
No.
anyone else do that?
Don't do it.
Now I'm spitting out for me.
Do what?
He said that the voice said, "Hello, is anyone there?"
I'm gonna be silent because I'm kind of scared.
And Ulfgar, it's your turn.
Oh god. Have they told me there's a tree up there?
No?
Yes.
Yeah, apparently yes. Okay. Oh,
So there's a tree up there.
Aiden-
It doesn't look natural.
Aiden did say it didn't look natural. Yeah.
Neither does the fog.
If it's not a real tree, like if it's a magical thing that looks like a tree.
It would not affect your allergy. No.
Okay, good. I will proceed cautiously.
Okay.
Let me get right here.
You now see the silvery mist with gold flecks.
Having spent my life, or part of my life underground and knowing about underground culture, would I have heard of anything like this before?
Roll me a history check.
Gosh. Not. Did spend a lot of time in that bar. Hey, hey!
Here's money.
17's good for something.
Sure. You know that you're not certain if it is this, but you've seen similar vapors in deep mines in the Dwarven kingdoms. In the kingdoms, they call it mine shatter vapor. You know that there's a risk that anyone who inhales it is rendered basically into slavering morons that barely can move, that can barely function.
Is this a forever kind of thing, or?
Until they breathe fresh air.
So not
Above
even like
ground.
cavern air. Yeah.
No.
Cavern air. Yeah.
No.
And it's called mind shatter.
Yeah.
Okay.
Mechanically, anyone who fails the intelligence save in the vapor has their wisdom and intelligence scores reduced to 1.
Wow.
So
Is
so
that
they
permanent?
Until they breathe fresh
They
air
breathe
above
fresh air.
ground.
so they lose control of their characters.
Oh, no, excuse me. Intelligence and charisma scores. No, they do not lose control of their characters.
Yeah.
The character can still function enough to identify friends, follow them, and even protect them. But they cannot communicate in any intelligible way or understand any language. Then they cannot cast spells or activate magic items.
I will inform my party that I have seen this before and that we should not breathe this vapor.
Dangerous. Rock of fire room.
And I will explain the dangers in doing so.
So is this vapor poisonous to people, you would say?
No, it is
yeah.
not a poison effect.
I mean, it's not going to kill you. Oh, yeah, for the sake of the mechanic, no, it is not a poison.
If it's poison, it does poison damage, and it will say poison. Poison is a keyword.
Okay, I'm just making sure because sometimes there.
Nope. There's no gray areas on that. No. Poison is always a damage dealing
Alright.
effect.
Well,
But there is someone in the mist.
An individual.
Yep. Who asked if anyone was there?
I think we should just avoid this place right here. This creeps me out.
There's
There
some.
he
I'm
is.
here.
There's some stupid vape smoke going on in here.
All right, Acerorak, we get it, bro. Vape.
The voice again calls out. Is anyone there?
Lady Montoya, Montagna would probably be a better received, female to female voice.
Yeah, give me a quick rundown of what we've got going on here.
We're standing in a room. There is a tree-looking object in the middle. We heard singing. There's like silvery vapor that we know, or that I'm pretty sure is called mind shatter. And if you breathe it, it makes you stupid until you get back above ground.
Okay.
If you don't make your save.
Yeah, if you don't make your save.
Right.
And there is the woman. There's a woman that's somewhere in this room that stopped singing when she heard us getting closer and is calling out, "Hello, is anyone there?" And
Gotcha.
we're all standing at the lip of the mouth of the room.
Gotcha. I assume we got here by navigating through that
Yes.
room with all the embalming stuff.
Yes.
Yes, we are much past that.
Okay.
Shenanigans have happened.
I assume so. Okay.
Will punched Garrett in the face.
It's true,
Yep.
but it saved our lives. So
That happened. What'd you do?
I didn't do shit.
I
He knocked
opened
me
the
out
door.
with date rape gas.
I opened a door. It roofied him. I decided that instead of waiting for someone else to get there, Matt told me I could wake him up by inflicting damage, so I decked him. He got up to go look back up the hall for the door that we just opened and noticed that a giant steamroller was coming down the hall and that we needed to run right now.
Oh
And
God.
so we both hauled ass out of there. And
Which, by the way,
basically,
that's
me
the.
punching Garrett in the face saved our lives. So
Which, by the way, that's the other place in the dungeon where the immovable rod
would be useful.
would be useful. Yes.
Because it would stop.
It would
I had
stop
a
the
mobile
roller.
rod on me.
You did.
Garrett!
What?
How did John not have the immovable?
How was this a bad thing?
Garrett had to go back and get it.
Okay.
We can go back down that hallway now.
Well, I don't think we'll have to worry
And we
about it. 'cause
haven't lost
already
the rod
outran.
forever.
We already outran the steamroller.
Yeah.
Assuming it didn't reset by some dark magic.
No, it's
or
it's
serious
it's in a
bully.
it's in a pitfall in the
Yeah, it's in a pitfall.
Okay.
Also, if I had left it there, it would be lost forever because it'd be holding that thing unless he wanted to mage hand and then beat feet in front of a steamroller that's gonna murder your face.
I would imagine that if the steamroller came into contact with the immovable rod, that it would like crash
Stop
and
it.
crumple and.
No, it would just be sitting there pushing against the rod.
Oh, is it? Is it? What if it was moving really fast though?
It's not.
Oh. Oh, there we go.
Not.
There you have it.
So you're welcome. I saved you a wondrous item, asshole.
So with this woman that's calling out,
Yes.
she just called out, "Hello, is anyone there?"
Yes.
Yes.
Hello.
I will answer back.
What's up, yo?
Yes, it's. what was my voice? Yes, it's just me. Who are you?
Good one, David.
Let's see. The voice responds back. My name is Uriel. Are you unharmed?
From the waist down, yes.
For define unharmed, I've had a rather stressful day.
You what?
The voice says, "Well, you know, this it's very dangerous in here."
Right, but yeah, I'd say I'm mostly unharmed, and I'd like to keep it that way. What are you doing down here?
There's a kind of a longish pause, and the voice responds, It's complicated."
Well, it's all right then. Are you trapped? Do you need assistance? Are you also are you injured in some way?
I'm not injured.
Right. How about you come out where we can see you?
Good call.
All right.
Now she knows it's not just you.
When you say that,
Right.
there's a burst of wind,
Oh God.
and the vapor
Great.
dissipates.
Oh,
Ooh.
good.
Okay.
I think.
Not again.
You see a steamroller.
Cuba Force.
Not again.
And
Not.
Nani?
a siren
I knew it.
Oh no.
Oh God.
walks cautiously out of what you can now see to be a stone grotto that has been carved to look like a tree.
I said it.
Okay.
I said the word siren.
You did. I know.
Okay.
Why would you do that to us, William? I don't remember why sirens are dangerous. Are they inherently evil?
I mean, if they have
They're
like,
a fae.
if they have standard like maritime rules, then they want to lure men to their deaths in a watery grave so that they can like eat their souls or flesh or something like that.
Flesh is important.
I think I dated a girl like that. In high
So here's the thing. She walks up and she seems to be very happy.
She
And
seems very happy.
yes, relief and almost giddiness is
Right.
apparent in her expression. And she walks up to your group and says, "Thank you. I've been trapped here for years, maybe. I don't know. I was trapped in that grotto and then cursed by a Sararak. I was not allowed to leave unless someone directly asked me to.
Really? That's interesting.
So, would you just like to leave then? The way out's back that way. You're not gonna try and eat our flesh, are you?
I just want to go. If you don't want me to come with you, I just want to go home.
I feel like,
I'm gonna look around. It's like,
does she know anything else about this area before we just, let her peace out?
She shakes her head and says, I'm sorry, he teleported me directly in here. I don't know anything about the tomb.
But does she look fake?
I would like...
No, Garrett, she is really a siren.
I would like to,
Don't like.
What would I have to roll to see if she's lying?
Insight.
Oh, I got that shit.
I'll attempt an insight. Garrett can attempt an insight.
Okay.
I
Everybody.
will also assist with an insight check.
I'm
Wait.
having a lovely conversation. So
I lied. I'm not good at insight. I'm good at intimidation and.
I think she should join us in our adventure.
I think she's wholeheartedly telling the truth.
Well, she just said if you don't want her to join, she just wants to go home, is all she said.
Yeah, we should probably just let her go.
Aiden,
I feel like
she is
she's-
telling the truth.
I feel like she's a lost soul and we bring her with.
I mean, we don't want her to like. Why did a Sararak trap you in that tree?
It's a cruel sense of humor. Think about it. Sirens lure people to their dooms, and the only way for me to leave was for someone to lure me out.
Oh. Well, all right then. I'm from the sea, and I used to be a man, so I don't really have a whole lot of love for you sirens. So, the way out is back that way.
She's. You notice, David, you notice she is eyeing Wave in awe, like the entire time you're talking.
Right. This is Wave, the mystical trident of the sea. I'm basically a god. So the way out is you go out, mind the traps now. There's a large steamroller thing that you don't want to run into. Go out, go back down through the tunnel we came through, back up. You want to go back through the, take a right and make a U-turn kind of, and then go through the 4 rooms with the barbs that are going to shoot down from the ceiling, back out another right, and then you're out of the tomb.
I'm gonna ask if she wants to come with us.
She already said she doesn't want to come with us.
She said she would come with us
said
if
she
we
wants to
specifically
leave.
asked. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm not. I
If
feel
we-
like I've made my point my point very clearly.
But
Okay.
What if she's useful? We haven't even asked her what her abilities are.
Sirens are not combat oriented.
But are they utility oriented though? That's
Against humanoids, you're
Yeah.
fighting a lich who is an undead,
True.
she's not gonna lure him.
and
to
she
his
was
grave or anything. She's
and
not
she
gonna
was
taunt
trapped
him
by
down.
him.
Yeah,
She's-
yeah,
Wait. She's not going to lure a Sararak to his grave
yeah,
in his grave?
yes, exactly. That's exactly correct.
Exactly.
She's not going to be able to help us at all. So again, my statement stands.
I have
I've
fallen way behind on the notes here.
I've explained to her the way back out of the tomb.
Okay, so she moves past you all and is about to make her way out, and then she turns.
Never liked no floozy.
She turns and looks at you and says, "Since I'm not going with you, Acerak did place another curse on that room. There are 2 sacks in the grotto that were enchanted to be teleported away if I came with you. Maybe one of them has something useful."
Boom. There we go.
And then she.
Asked her to come out and send her away. Good job, David.
Yep.
Right. Also, just a note. Since you're leaving, and I'm glad you're leaving, In the future, if you see my ship, please don't lure my men to their graves. It's very inconvenient. And if you could spread that around the siren community, that would be great.
She looks at you, kind of tilts her head to the side, and goes, "I lived in a lake," and then
Oh,
leaves.
cheerio!
Stupid.
Did you just assume her biome?
The siren, no. The siren looks at David and goes, "You wretched eunuch who have no scruples."
All right. So
She's gonna go write a blog post about this for sure.
So Doggy, it is technically your turn, and you can see in the grotto a large bag and a small bag.
Anybody got an
Garrett,
unseen servant?
Garrett, you also see the bags. The larger of them, since you have True Sight, do you also have your Detect Magic active still?
Always.
Okay.
Constantly.
It is glowing with magic.
Yeah, that big one's magic. So touch at your own risk.
Specifically, it glows with magic as if it were a magic item.
It's probably a bag that does a thing.
Let's mage hand it on over our way.
The big one?
Mm-hmm.
All right.
So, in my mind, there's 9 chances out of 10 it's a bag of devouring. Because
So,
if I was making a
as
horrible
soon...
that's what I would put in it.
Hang on. We touch it. We move it over with a mage hand, and nobody touch it because I have identify, and I can just identify it.
Okay.
Oh, please.
Soon as you grab it with Mage Hand, the small bag disappears.
Cool.
But it was in a magic bag.
It's teleported away by the enchantment
Gross.
of the area.
It could also be a bag of holding.
Could be a bag of colding.
It is, in fact, a bag of holding.
Nice.
Like, identified 100% is a bag of holding.
Yes,
There's no chance at all it could be a bag of devouring.
it is not.
Okay.
It's written on the side. It's hand
It says-
stitched. It says "Bag of Holding" by a
says-
Sararak.
Not a bag of devouring. I'm super cereal.
Super Cereal, a Sararak, age 900.
Can we open the bag of holding and see
You
if there's
certainly
anything
can.
in it? I want to see if there's something already in the bag of holding
All right.
besides the goblin.
Besides the goblin. Yes. When you open it and sort of shake it, a pile of coins spills out.
Hey.
Oh, coins, that's useless. We already got shit tons of those.
50 pieces each of copper, silver, electrum, gold, and platinum.
Nice.
Alright, we'll take the platinum and gold. The rest is useless.
How much is that in flat gold?
5 gold. 55. 555 gold?
555.5. Hold on.
Yeah.
Hold on, let me calculate that. Let's see. The copper is 0.5 total. Or no, 0.05, excuse me. Or no, 0.5 because it's 50 pieces. 50 silver pieces, that's 5. Plus
So
50 electrum pieces, which are halfway between. So that's 25 gold from the electrum. Plus 50. Plus 500. 580 gold and 5 silver worth of copper.
Good.
Just throw it all back in the bag and just continue onward.
We'll need that for buying swords later.
Yep.
Yeah.
Ooh,
Yeah.
sword bag.
Okay, so let's move everybody. Since y'all are now going to go buy swords.
I assume there's nothing else in that area.
Nope.
We're
Yeah,
going
I
to buy
kinda-
swords. What are we buying swords for?
There's a door that requires swords to open.
Oh,
So
yeah.
Requires 3 swords.
That's also a thing.
I think I have.
Do you have 3 swords?
I have
Do
3
you
swords.
really think?
Thought I had a sword, but I don't.
So everybody move back to the door with the sword door, sword lock. You all go back to town, buy the swords. Moving David, since he doesn't know where this sword door
Yeah, I don't know
is.
where it is. I'm kind of because none of this is revealed for me either. So
There's nothing else.
I moved you along here.
By the way.
No.
Okay. Oh, good.
I'm just as Matt's moving me, it's revealing for me.
Weird. I moved you around those areas.
It may not, it may have been because I wasn't logged in.
That's very possible. How do you keep getting out of there, John?
I don't know. I don't understand.
I'm moving your token, so just give me a second, and it'll.
Okay. All right. Sorry. I'll start approaching it.
All right. So, to reiterate, the door at the end of this hallway is a great block of solid adamantine with a permanent anti-magic field effect on it. There is no magical or physical way to force the entry. There are 3 slots in the door about waist height, each shaped to accept the blade of a sword.
All right. As the resident risk taker, I will insert the swords.
Resident
Could
risk
mage
taker.
hand the swords into the door.
I mean, yeah, if you want to be a little bitch about it.
I mean, that's how I played this game, David.
Got him.
Your
See-
your
Sound
weak,
the logic.
soft body.
I I sincerely hope you lose a hand.
I've already lost a leg. I can deal without a hand.
And a penis. He lost a penis too.
He did lose a penis.
Let the
I
record
gained
show.
a vagina.
He gained sweater yams.
Saying I gained a vagina is like saying I gained an enormous debt to the Catholic Church. Nobody's happy but the Catholic Church.
All right.
The church isn't happy either.
Thank God it's the Catholic Church. Oh no, it's
Oh,
the
no,
Catholic
it's the
Church. All right.
We're here to save you sinners from yourselves. Oh no, it's the Catholic Church.
Yeah, or we can mage hand them in. That's also fine. If we
No, it's
wanna do
okay.
that.
Stick your hand in it.
You have to insert all 3 swords simultaneously for anything to happen.
Oh, okay. Well, 2 of
I'll
us
use
can
a
mage
mage.
hand.
Yeah.
I'll use a mage hand, and then Lady Montoya can stick her hand in it.
I'll do the final one.
All right.
I'm okay with that. Do you want me to? You want to
So do-
cycle to my turn for me to move, or?
We got to do this like the Hunt for Red October. We all got to insert the keys at the same time.
Exactly.
So I will move up here, ready to insert.
So what makes us think this isn't just a giant thermonuclear device?
The fact that those things don't exist, and you have no idea what that would be.
It is a massive delayed fireball.
Okay.
It is
Going
a
for thousands of years.
Cycle through all 3 of your turns necessary. You insert the swords. And
Oh
Hey,
God.
look, the columned hall. Where what is keyed is keyed? What is the thing?
We done found it.
Where you find that the
you look
throne
upon
is
an
keyed
enormous chamber colored in pastels. A forest of massive, many-hued columns support the ceiling. Garrett, each of the 3-foot diameter pillars radiate an aura of transmutation magic.
Oh god, it's all magic.
He just sees like
I just see a field of magic pillars. Oh, fuck.
And let's
This
see.
is trippy as balls right now.
You see a dais on the south wall, upon which sits a throne.
That is key and keyed.
And to the north, you see a door in the northern wall.
So who's sitting on the throne?
No one.
I have a crown.
North is a door, you said?
Yep. And about 24 feet above the floor in the north western corner, which is the one closer to you, is a mosaic relief sculpture of a green devil's face, which appears to be exactly the same as the one encountered in the entrance hall of the tomb.
oh god.
Well, let me test this here with on it.
Put the other.
It's
The other
it's
half of the
24 feet in the air, so you cannot reach it.
Ew. Gross.
You're saying it's way in.
Alright. Whose turn? Garrett's turn?
It will be in just a second.
Uh-oh. Oh, fuck, I had to drop my held spell.
Yep, you did. Oh wait, did you cast a
Ow.
concentration spell?
Is Mage Hand concentration?
No.
Oh, I'm good.
Well, actually, it was your turn because it was opening the door, so it's actually Ulfgar's turn. Because all three of you used Mage Hand and
'cause
pushing the sword
yeah,
in.
went all the way around. Boom.
So Ulfgar, it's your turn.
Is the best.
Mm-hmm.
It is indeed my turn. I will. 10, 20.
Now, before you go any further, I want to ask you something. You were informed that the pillars are magical by
Right.
Aiden. Do you actively attempt to avoid touching them?
Well, I don't want to touch them just immediately. I mean, I'd like to look at them.
Okay.
Are they stone and are they totally magic or are they
Every single
stone?
one of them is totally magic.
They're completely magic.
I mean, they're made of stone, but they radiate a magical aura when Garrett looks at them.
Okay, that's what I was.
And they're painted in pastel colors.
They are actually stone.
They're rainbow colored.
Can I tell anything by
Technicolor.
them with my stone cunning? Anything?
They support the roof of this room.
And that's about it.
Yep.
Okay. Yeah, I don't want to touch them with my body parts,
Okay.
but I will. This is 20, 25.
Okay. Make me a athletics check, please. Okay. You're fine. Just checking to see if you accidentally bumped into one.
I would like to. If I accidentally bump into a pillar,
Yeah.
just walking straight,
Well, you don't know. You might brush against one.
I suppose that's possible. I mean, they are 10 feet apart, so. But okay.
I don't know. It says to check if you touch it on purpose or inadvertently. So I don't.
Okay.
I don't know what that
I
means.
will not touch these pillars.
Yeah.
One step. I've done it.
Yeah, I will move. So every time I pass a pillar, I have to.
Just
make
for the
an
turn.
athletics
No, just for the turn.
check. Oh, okay. Then I will. I'm gonna double move.
Athletics or acrobatics. I'm assuming your athletics was the higher of the two.
Yes, it is. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. I'm going to check out this.
All right.
What can I see up on the?
Well, contrasting with the pastel colors of the floor and pillars of the hall is the stark blackness of the huge dais on the southern wall, atop which sits an obsidian throne inlaid with silver and ivory skulls. Upon the throne sits a crown made of gold and a scepter made of electrum, with a golden knob at one end and a silver cap upon the other. I bet there is a handout showing that.
I'm gonna need you to read
Sounds
that
pretty iconic.
once you get a chance.
God, I love this fucking module.
Oh god, it's
There
horrifying.
is indeed.
Oh lord.
That's fucking metal.
You want me to read the description again, Will?
Yes, please.
Contrasting with the pastel colors of the floor and pillars of the hall is the stark blackness of the huge dais on the south wall, atop which sits an obsidian throne inlaid with silver and ivory skulls. Upon the throne rests a crown made of gold and a scepter made of electrum, with a gold knob on one end and a silver cap on the other.
King of the castle, king of the castle.
Gold on one end and a silver what?
Cap. On the other.
I got almost that whole thing. And only one typo. It's pretty good.
Hey,
All right.
mildly adequate.
I'll tell them that there's a crown and a scepter on this throne over here.
Okay.
And to avoid the columns.
Ooh.
You touch my ta-la-la.
Doggy, it's your turn.
I'm gonna double move forward and hold right here and watch as Ulfgar dies.
That's not nice.
Move to where?
Right over the
Okay. So you're going to skirt the wall and avoid the pillars?
yes.
Fair enough.
He just like flattens up against the wall like Paper Mario.
Legend of Zelda.
Lady Montaigne, it's your turn. Wind Waker?
Wind Waker, yeah. Whoop.
I love the shifty eyes it gets when you do that.
Let's see here. I need to remember what my peg leg, I believe, gives me disadvantage on acrobatics checks, not athletics checks. So I don't feel like I don't think I would have disadvantage moving through here. So I'm going to move through the pillars, and I kind of want to move to about right here, so a double move, so I can kind of take up a position near where Ulfgar is going to be. So I want to move to right here.
Okay, give me a acrobatics or athletics check. Okay, you're good. Hathy, what do you do?
I'm going to move forward fully into the room so that I can see. And then, from what I have a limited amount of range from, I'm going to perception check. Because I don't like running around anywhere without it.
Don't leave home without it.
You don't
So, good luck, everyone.
You don't see anything else other than what I've already described.
Good luck, everyone else.
I will hold my turn. Let the trap finding to the people with stouter.
All of the overlaid sight lines is getting ridiculous on my screen.
It
Yeah,
is.
it's kind of absurd. Well, I guess we can't see everyone else's sites like you can though.
Yeah. It looks worse for me, trust me.
I imagine.
Aiden, your turn.
Yeah, I'm gonna double move into the room.
Alright, give me an athletics or acrobatics check.
Do you want me to drop my deal first, or
Drop your deal first.
okay? I am going here.
Okay.
Attempting.
Yep.
Acrobatics. The thing that I can do sometimes.
You're good, but just barely.
Thank
Ulfgar, back to you.
someone.
I would like to.
Fuck is that?
Okay.
So, 10, 15. I really want to go up to the throne.
Get a bag of sand out. Start weighing it against the crown. Go do some Indiana Jones shit.
Hit the back of holding.
Just scoop it down on top of the. Just don't touch it. Just drape the bag of holding over top of it.
I will.
Okay. So actually, you, I believe, can see... You should be able to see that corner down there, right, Will?
Yeah, I can see that. There's something.
Yeah. Okay, so... Strewn near the southeast corner is a heap of charred bones and skulls, plus the crisped and blackened remains of clothings and gear, arms and armor. A thoroughly awful and frightening sight. You can see a faint orange glow coming from the pile.
Oh god.
Since it's in my sightline, do I see anything?
Is that
magic
beyond
in
your maximum distance of dark sight?
I mean, I can actually see it physically.
You can see it physically?
Uh-huh.
Okay, yeah, that's 60 feet. It's within your line.
Exactly.
You see a
I
very...
can see the whole room.
You see a... Let's see... You see an overwhelmingly strong conjuration aura. So strong, in fact...
God.
So strong, in fact, that only the wish spell could be generating that amount of power.
He wishes for our death.
What?
So,
What?
so I imagine that he's got a wish spell placed so that if we touch any of these pillars and alert him to our presence, it's just immediately fire.
No, it seems like there's an item that can cast wish over there.
Ooh. Garrett, go grab
Somebody
it.
go rooting in those bones. There's magic in them there.
There's magic in them hills.
Do it.
Grab the item, rub the lamp. I wish Sararak was dead.
I wish Acerak was re-dead.
Yeah, I was gonna say, oh no, your wish came true, but nothing happened.
Yeah.
I wish for Acerak's phylactery to be destroyed now and
So
forever.
wait, whose turn is it then?
Well, you moved. I'm just telling you that
Yeah.
you can now see that.
I can now see that.
I know what I'm going to do. I'm going to go reach in that and wish for a deck of many things.
That seems not helpful.
Why though? Yeah, it's not.
See, the joke is that's what happened in the game that Jim told us about.
What do I see? I mean, I
There
just see
is, yeah, well, you're close enough now. There is a large, about the size of like a softball, glowing orange gem.
Glowing orange gem.
At the throne.
So now what I'm thinking is
I think I found the phylactery.
I'm thinking everyone's tried to pick it up and has just died.
So I'm gonna smash it with a hammer.
Mage hand.
I mean, I'm down with that plan. That gem can bring nothing but trouble.
Mage hand is the D&D world of rubber gloves while touching electricity.
Yeah.
I want to touch it, but I don't really want to touch it.
Really don't
So-
wanna endanger my physical form.
Doggy, it's your turn.
All right. I want.
It's like when you're slicing
get kinda
onions
close to that
and-
throne there.
Don't want that smell in your
Gonna
hand.
slide along the outside wall? Or are you going through the pillars?
I'm sliding through the outside.
Okay.
Oh, there he is. I keep getting I didn't know where he was because he was directly behind the pillar that I have the shadow. And he just popped up like.
That's how it would be.
I just see him like I see his form just kind of like ghosting behind all these pillars. In the mines of Moria.
Does kind of remind you of that, doesn't it?
I'm gonna go
Brum,
ahead and
brum, brum, brum.
As Matt's jokingly making that sound, we're over here fighting a Balrog.
I'm pretty sure I'd know if you were fighting something, since I would be controlling it.
I still think he'd be humming the tune to himself while
Probably.
he was making us fight. the
Also,
Balrog.
it wouldn't
I
be
have no doubt.
it wouldn't be one Balrog, it would be 7.
You know what the answer to that is? Go through a door, put the cube of force there, and then keep running.
Drop it, drop it, drop it, drop it, drop it. And then you throw the caltrops behind it just in case.
so they're angry and they're like, God,
Oh god.
my
No,
armored
see,
feet.
you have ball bearings and I have caltrops. We just run down the hall like flower girls. throwing the shit. Do you know that would be so hellish? Running down a hall of caltrops and ball bearings, because if you slip, you're fucked.
It's like that bit in Jackass 2 where they lock him in the limo and throw the bees in the top
Yeah.
of it, and then they dump all the marbles outside.
Pretty much. Oh god.
Except they're Balrogs, not a bunch of skater dudes.
God.
Oh, I thought
So
were
you just
saying
single
that
moving, Doggy? You're not
Balrog's
double
in the
moving?
limo.
No, I'm gonna mage hand the crown.
Oh, he's gonna touch the crown.
Alright, you're holding the crown with the mage hand. Now what?
I'm going to move it over to Ironhide.
Nope.
Don't put it on me!
Wow.
It's not your turn.
Touch me with it, peasant!
And I'm gonna
Hang
kinda,
on.
like just place it next.
It's not your turn. You can do nothing about it.
You mischievous bastard.
What did you do to Jason to make him mad at you that he's doing this to you?
I'm not 100% sure.
You cannot do that.
I cannot lift it.
Nope. The mage hand vanishes if it goes more than 30 feet away from you.
Okay.
You are too far away.
Oh, I can lift it, but I'm just too far.
Yep.
Okay.
And if the hand ever moves more than 30 feet away from you, the hand vanishes.
Well. I'll move it to the closest edge of the throne near me, and kind of just let it lay there.
You can't. The throne is more than 30 feet away from you.
Oh.
Oh, you can't even grab it from there.
Oh. Well, I guess I'll just double move and get closer to the throne then.
Okay.
Still on the edge of the wall.
Yeah. Lady Montagna, what do you do? There's a wishing stone over there in that corner.
Yep. My my lust for treasure is still pretty high. I'm gonna. Let's see here. feel like Wave's been awfully silent for a while.
Wave really doesn't know anything about this place.
Wave's not very helpful. Wave's being a real dick. I will move up to here, at the foot of the dais.
Okay, acrobatics for athletics check.
Okay, do that.
All right, you fail.
Oh no,
Cool.
guys, I'm sorry.
All right, you begin to. So you get to your momentum carries you to the place you wanted to be, but then you notice you are beginning to float upwards into the air.
Guys, I
Look
did
at
it
me,
again.
Charlie. Look at me.
I've seen this before. Burp, Montagna. It's the only way.
I can't burp. I'm a lady now.
Help! Don't do it. I'm a virgin.
And
Well, on the good side, I think that Portal of Annihilation was up in the air, wasn't it?
yep,
Guys,
Oh god.
guys.
and there is a gentle breeze that begins to push you
Where?
towards the grinning devil face.
Can you grab that wish stone? All right. Do I still have a chance to make an action?
Nope,
All right. That's
you have,
fine.
you cannot move.
Somebody better try and grab that dude.
I'm paralyzed as well.
Well, you're just
Oh, I
being
think
pushed by the
I
wind.
extended.
I mean, you can grab a hold of a pillar and hold
don't
yourself
know
in
if that-
place.
I don't know if that'll.
So you get moved back to here,
Oh, I got this shit. How high up in the air is he?
30 feet.
She, they, it.
30.
30 feet.
Why is the cross
They're
jumping?
bouncing along the ceiling.
Perfect.
I think you mean Z, Garrett.
Zim
Yeah.
and Zer.
How high are they?
I hate that author. It ruined Star Wars for me. Sorry.
Moving
Gotta get that
on.
out
Moving on.
swiftly. My next door neighbors might be coming to check, see if everything's okay. It's not. It's not.
Not really concerned about pronouns. More concerned about the sphere of annihilation I'm about to fall into. Just
You don't see a sphere of annihilation. It looks more like a whirlpool vortex of air.
Yeah, alright, that's even worse. It's not even just annihilation, like my soul's going to stop existing. I'm going to exist on a new plane of death. Please, please get me down from the ceiling.
On a non-plane.
Hathy, it's your turn.
Dun, dun, dun. Kathy will move. About here.
You mean athletics or acrobatics?
Myself.
Yes, you.
Acrobatics it is.
Just made it.
Yeah, I figured it was a 15.
Yep.
I shall mage hand the girl. Grab that foot. Let's see if I can't start.
Mage
sliding.
hand can only move 5 pounds, so
Well, am I not?
Well,
weightless?
I'm not.
no, you're
I'm
not weightless.
I'm
Oh.
not trying to. I'm not trying to.
Yes, but there's a force pushing her down through the hallway, so on her
Well,
turn, it will break free of the mage hand.
Is it more than 5 pounds of?
It's
gentle
it's
breeze?
enough force to move her full body weight. So
yeah,
yes, she's not
That is
weightless.
the nature of.
She's not weightless. She's just uncontrollably levitating.
Well, yeah, I assume she was levitating. But,
Yes, but she
I
still
assume
weighs
the
the
slow
s-
force that
She
was
still
moving
weighs
her.
the same. She still weighs the
looks like-
same, so that force
it
has
looks
to
like-
move her mass.
Don't worry, I got it. Don't worry, I got it.
It looks like I'm moving.
I got it handled. I'm on it.
moving
I'm all over it.
I'm moving 10 feet every 6 seconds, so that's some substantial movement.
Yeah. It is
All right. Well, I end my turn, and I will leave saving to Garrett.
okay.
Okay, so she is 35 feet in the air.
30.
Or 30.
30.
Yes.
Perfect. 1, 2, 3. I am going to mage hand. Well, does Lady Montoya wear a belt?
He just said that Mage Hand won't work.
I think I know what Garrett's about to do.
Yes. Are you wearing a belt?
Of course, I'm a pirate.
I am going to tie a knot around your belt with a rope that is already attached to the immovable rod, which I'm going to activate.
Oh, thank God.
Gonna tether her like a balloon.
I'm going to anchor her because she's a pirate balloon.
The force slowly keeps pulling on Lady Montanya until belt slices her in half.
Oh God.
No, that's not how it works. It is still a wind. It's just strong enough to push her weight. So she's just gonna get stretched out to the full length of the rope and then just hang there like a kite.
Let's go fly a pirate up.
How much length of rope did you leave, Garrett?
Whose rope was it? I imagine I would try to make it short as possible so the drifting wouldn't happen.
Okay. That's fine. Just asking.
Matter of fact, I could loop it through her belt and down to my hand so I could start pulling her down.
That works. With the movable rod anchoring the other end?
Yes. So I'm using the whole apparatus as a big
Pulley system.
pulley. Yeah.
All right.
Block and tackle style.
That rod is coming handy.
Yes, it is.
Really
It's
has.
the handiest thing we got out of that whole thing.
That was the most advantageous random roll for the magic items.
Yeah, I was so excited when we got it.
Ulfgar, it's your turn again.
Shusal.
That
All right.
wishing gem is glowing in front of you.
I can tell that. Can I tell by the remains that these people like touched the gem and then were immediately incinerated?
You have no idea.
I can't tell by the way they're scattered.
Nope.
Set up a forensic scene. Get your magnifying glass out. I want to see the dwarf detective.
The Great Dwarf Detective.
Great dog detective.
I will take. Can I attempt to take a little loop in my rope and just kind of toss it around the gym to try and
Sure.
pull it out of this?
Sure.
All right. That's what I try to do.
You succeed. It's very large.
Okay. And I pull it away from all the charred remains.
Okay, it skitters across the floor to your feet.
Inviting you to touch him.
This
Try
is when
with your tongue
Can I use my stone cunning to more closely examine this gemstone, see if I can tell anything about its properties?
Well, it's about the size of your fist. It looks a lot like the Arkenstone from the Lord of the Rings movies, and it's glowing bright orange.
When you say it's glowing, is this like a constant glow, like an LED?
Yes.
Dynamic.
It's a
Okay.
constant glow.
It's not like cloudy and spiraling inside.
No.
Well, it might not be evil then.
I turn to Aiden and I say, I really don't want to touch this with my bare dwarven hands. Given the charred remains of the people around it over there.
My hands are currently full at the moment.
Yeah, but when they're not full. Or Hathy.
Wow. Garrett's over here like, well, if you'll take charge of saving Montoya, I can use the other stuff. You're like, well, no, just when you're done.
We can wait.
So,
I'll be here.
Garrett, as you're pulling Lady Montanya in, it seems like there's a magical effect on her, like maybe she's cursed or something. And it's her turn. You know, maybe if somebody had like, I don't know, dispel magic or remove curse.
Doesn't Lesser Restoration remove curses?
No.
Does Greater Restoration remove curses?
That I don't know. Let me find out. Lesser Restoration only does conditions like poison.
Yeah, okay. Yeah.
Levitation doesn't count as a condition.
No,
Hey,
it
Doc,
is
I've come down with a nasty case of levitation.
it is a curse. Greater Restoration does remove curses. Yes.
Good to note. But I have Dispel Magic and will probably just use Dispel Magic.
Okay.
I'm gonna start as he's pulling me down. I'm gonna help and start like hand over handing, moving
Okay.
myself down the.
Between that, you get down to ground level, but you can still feel it, like pulling you against the rope.
I'm just gonna hold on to the immovable rod.
Okay.
See what we can do now. We can tether you to me, to the immovable rod. And we can just daisy chain our way along the floor.
Hathi, it is your turn.
Hathi will cast Dispel Magic.
All right, that removes the effect. Montagna is reacquainted with the force of gravity. Thankfully, she is already at floor level when it happens.
Yeah.
I'm also doing perception check around me.
Okay. You see nothing other than what has already been described.
Alright.
Good to know.
Move over here by everybody else, so if a fireball hits us, we all get
All right, I'll need an acrobatics check from you again then.
hit.
Anytime you move through the pillars.
Well, I'm gonna let you know right now I have a 12 acrobatic, so I have to roll really low.
That's
to not
fine.
Make this.
I can see that you have a 12. That's still possible to fail.
Still can get a 1.
It
You can
is.
get a 1 or a
You got
2
1
and
in
still
20
fail.
Chance.
1 in 10, 2 and 20.
Yep.
God.
Which is a 10% chance. That's a 1 in 10 chance.
I could
So
actually
I'm just
build you
gonna
a
stop
probability
moving
model
in
to
this
give you
room.
the actual percentages.
So
Aiden.
I'm just gonna stop moving in this room.
Yeah, it's a bad room to move in.
I'm going to tie myself onto this rope.
Okay. The actual percentage, David, on a single, since it's on a single die, is literally just 10%.
So far on this rope are the immovable rod, Lady Montoya, and myself.
Okay.
I've tied myself and the immovable rod.
Okay.
I just realized Montoya is probably somewhere in the middle of that said rope. So you're stuck here. That's gonna happen. Just let it happen.
That just means I'm gonna start dragging you along with me.
That's fine. We have an anchor. I am going to hold the spell Mage Hand,
Okay.
and I am going to hold my action to move where Lady Montoya wishes, so that we don't just start pulling on the same rope.
Ulfgar, your turn again. You're still over there by the gym. It's at your feet. It looks really cool.
You
Matt
should
really
touch
wants
it.
me to touch it.
Do it.
Do it. You're at full health.
Should I pick it up?
Do it. Lady Montagna would pick it up.
I pick it up.
It feels slightly warm to the touch, and you're immediately struck with the knowledge that this is indeed a wishing gem.
Ooh. But it only grants the Sararex wishes, and he wishes you to be incinerated.
So now I'm confused as to why there's charred remains all around.
Yeah, it's weird, isn't it?
Good.
Oh.
It's gonna be something like when you make a wish, you burst into flames.
Wish that you were disintegration proof.
Yep, that would be my wish. I wish that I'm immune to fire.
This
Wish
is
that
a
we're all
deep
4 levels.
pit.
I mean, Garrett said he wanted to make a wish for a deck of many things if you want to take it over to him.
No.
What good would that do us in the rest of this module, though?
I have no idea. But it would be hilarious.
If you made us 4 levels
It would be
higher,
hilarious.
I have access to all the spells.
I don't think I
Have
can
access
wish for us to
actually
be
to
4
wish.
levels higher.
You can wish for literally anything.
That's true. I don't have to make the wish right now either, though. We can talk about it.
Mark
No, you don't.
You could wish that we're all female dwarves.
I could also. I could make a communion with the.
At least I'd have a beard back then.
I'm gonna go back over with the group. 20. Try and skirt that pole.
Seeing the shadow from the light moving, so eerie.
All right, I'm back. I found this wishing stone. I don't know why everybody was on fire over there. I mean, it's kind of warm, but it's not like literally incinerate you warm
Yet.
yet.
All right, Doggy, it's your turn.
All right, I'm gonna mage hand that crown now.
Okay.
From right here, let's take it all the way over to here. This edge, this corner right there.
Let me check something. I mean, it is made of gold, and your mage hand has a 5-pound limit.
Correct.
So I'm thinking, it says there's the throne that's key and keyed. So I'm thinking, like, maybe the crown and the scepter. One of them is the key, and one of them is the
Is what is
keyhole.
keyed.
Yeah.
Are you the key master?
Are you the gatekeeper?
Just you, me, this rope, and this immovable rod.
Seems like a good thing.
The crown is too heavy to be moved by the spell. It weighs more than 5 pounds.
Oh shit.
It's very large and ornate.
The weight of rule, indeed.
And we float when we get near it.
No, you float if you touch one of the pillars.
Oh, the pillars. Okay.
David failed his
Really?
acrobatics check and bumped into one of the pillars as he moved.
All right. Well, I'm gonna walk up to the first. Step
Would
of
you
the
like
throne
your
then.
boat back, Billy?
Who played that clown in the new one?
Some guy with the last name Skarsgård. Think Bill Skarsgård.
Why do you know that immediately?
Yeah, for real.
It's Star Wars knowledge.
Because I really like that guy, and I like that movie. I don't think she does.
No.
It's kind of sad how badly EA has damaged the gaming industry.
I'm glad you like that, Gary.
Stepping onto that first step has it done anything?
I can't
No.
wait to buy gamble boxes too. Well, I mean, I already bought it. I can't wait to play
Right.
it.
Front.
No, nothing happens when you step on the dais.
All right. I'm gonna go up to the second step. Do I feel any
EA
different?
Sports standing behind it.
Nope.
All right. I'm gonna reach over and touch the ground, just the tip.
Boop the snoot.
Nothing happens.
I wish to boop the snoot.
Except that you feel that it would look really great on your head.
I feel like it's gonna look great on my head.
Yeah.
Oh, can you
I shall wear it.
Oh, he's put it on.
All right. You become aware.
I wasn't aware before. Oh,
No.
He's just gained self-consciousness. I'm a 2D sprite in a computer.
I'm just an animal.
So you become aware of several things. First of all, for you at least. Let's see here. Let me adjust something on your character.
Immortal Lich? What does that mean?
The fucking chuckles.
For you, it's not me chuckling. For you, the room, Doggy, suddenly becomes as bright as if it were lit by daylight. Secondly, you become aware of the fact that while wearing the crown, you are immune to the effect of the pillars.
Crown of omnipotence.
Third, you become aware that the crown is cursed and cannot be removed unless touched by the scepter
Oh no.
And
See how
This
this
sounds like a Chinese
And-
bullshit.
you become aware of the fact that in any room other than this one, the crown will render you blind.
Oh God.
Nice.
That's manageable.
So you can't cure it with a greater restoration.
No.
Not while he's wearing it, I guess. So who's gonna touch the fucking scepter?
He is. He's the one who touched the crown.
But you do not know, Doggy, exactly how to manipulate the scepter in such a way to cause the crown to be removed.
Bash my skull in.
I say Aiden touches the scepter.
Bash my skull. Technically, he's not wrong.
Yeah, this is the. By the way, this is the picture of what the area with the siren looks like. I forgot to show you that.
Oh, interesting.
It's just a random tree, made of stone, but still. I was laughing when I.
That is a well sculpted
It is, yes.
Yeah, for real.
thing.
It specifically says though in the book that it's a stone grotto. The only reason I knew it looked like a tree was from the picture. I was like, that is a stone grotto that looks like a tree. Okay, that's weird. And then when Will said he was allergic to trees, I'm like, oh, that's going to be hilarious if they go to that room. No, I can't go in.
Never mind the mist. I'm allergic.
So,
Oh gosh, it's 11:30.
Oh god. It's 11:30.
Lady
I have
Montagna.
job.
All right.
As do I.
Well, what do y'all want to do here, boys and gals?
Have we? Where's the door in this room? Did we?
Damn it.
You haven't found it yet.
Didn't you say it was along the north wall?
There is a door along the north wall, yes. Y'all have been poking around the south wall.
Okay.
Nice.
I will.
What's this one?
Which one? That's another door. Or
There's 3 doors.
Yep.
Ah, fuck.
At least that I've been able to see.
Ah, fuck. Okay. I feel like I should help out Doggy.
Oh, here we go. Getting cursed again.
I kind of want to just keep this curse. It's pretty nice.
You want to keep the blindness curse?
oh, this is gonna
You want to?
It's just minor disability.
are you sure about that? Let me show you what that looks like.
Yeah, it's pretty bad.
Yeah.
I think it's livable.
We could give him Find Familiar or something.
Would not help.
Do you have Find Familiar? Because he can use his action to see through his familiar.
True. Big if true.
The familiar can be killed.
Okay, I'm going to walk up to where I can inspect the crown and the scepter
Okay,
closely.
you drag Aiden with you.
Come along. Follow me. Without touching the scepter,
Okay.
I'd like to examine its ends and look for a reciprocal like indentation on the crown, something that it looks like I could pop it in.
You do not see that. All you see is that one side is capped in gold and the other side is capped in silver. And the rod itself, the scepter itself, is made of electrum, which is made of both gold and silver. It's thematic.
Well,
I really don't want to touch this scepter. If we're gonna have a cursed character, I'd rather it not be 2 of us.
Well, Aiden can see magic auras, and the scepter does not appear to have a magic aura.
Okay.
that's misleadingly bad.
I'm going to reach out and take the scepter.
Okay, you have the scepter in your hand.
Okay.
You can no longer open that hand.
Fuck.
No, it's perfectly fine.
I'm
It's
going to.
The penalty of leadership is a great burden. You shall now bear it.
Okay. I'm just gonna hold on to it. Well, actually, I'm just gonna tap the gold end against the crown.
I'm switching to the phone again. Give me 1 minute.
Tap.
I'll be right back.
the gold end.
Yeah, gold end.
Okay. I'm waiting for him to get back.
Ah.
It explodes everywhere.
You know that bit in the Suicide Squad animated movie where they got the bombs in the back of their necks?
Yep. You know what would be really fucked up? If you touch the scepter to the crown and then your head explodes.
No, that definitely is not what happens.
The worst would be if you touch the scepter to the crown and whoever's holding the wishing gem explodes.
So I'll tell you the two options before he gets back though. I won't tell you which one's which. So one end of the scepter, if you touch it to the crown, allows the crown to be removed. The other end,
Cripples you for life.
the wearer is instantly snuffed out, turning to a fetid powder that can't be brought back to life by any means, even true resurrection. Only the wish spell can bring them back.
Interesting.
So all those people over there are just people who couldn't be bothered to wish them back.
Or maybe they came in by themselves and they made it this, and then
Who the fuck would go into this tomb alone?
maybe someone who didn't know it was a Sarax tomb, and they're just a grave robber.
So
And
is
somehow
Jason
managed-
back yet?
And somehow managed to get past all this bullshit.
Yes.
Oh god. I don't want to be responsible for the first player death.
Well,
You've got the stone. You've got the wishing stone.
oh no.
Great
Mulch. See, couldn't Colton be the one with the crown on his head? And then
I
we
wish-
use the wish for a deck of many things.
I wish
on
Jason
with
were a poof of powder that cannot be resurrected by any means.
Including the wish spell.
Yes.
How many uses does a wishing stone have? Just
One.
One
Just the
wish.
one.
So we gotta weigh his life. Like, is his life really worth it?
4 levels for the rest of us.
He did say that he was cool with the blindness.
He did.
I've already touched it. Like,
Oh,
It's done. He did
oh,
it.
you did.
yeah.
Catch
We're
that.
waiting for him to get back to figure out whether or not I've killed him.
Am I dead? I'm
We're
listening.
trying to figure that out. Okay, Matt, lay it down.
Okay, so the answer is the gold end allows the crown to be removed.
Oh, thank God. Oh, oh, oh,
Nice.
Hear what the other one was, Jay?
oh, my heart.
I did not.
Oh, don't worry about it. You're fine. I knew what I was doing the whole time.
It was a 50-50 chance between letting the crown be removed, turning you into a necrotic pile of soot that could not be resurrected by any means except the wish spell.
Let's not put that crown back on.
Oh no, the
I
crown
think
is
they
still
have to.
on his head. It just can now be removed. The curse is broken by doing that act.
So the crown is the key. Or is key.
Also,
And the scepter
all
is
of you
the
make me perception checks.
You hear a faint doo-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo.
Perception checks.
Okay, there's mine.
Wow, that was really low. I rolled a nat 1 and a 4.
Yep.
Lady Montagna, you see, actually that makes no sense because you're right in front of the throne. Inlaid onto the bottom panel of the throne, like where someone's legs would be,
I dropped to my knees in relief, like, oh God. Hey, what's
Look
that?
directly up.
and is a miniature carving of the throne that looks like a button.
Huh.
What was the riddle about this room?
The throne that's keyed and keyed. Key and keyed.
Yeah, the throne that's key and keyed. Not the scepter or the crown, the throne.
Yeah.
Yeah, you stupids.
Look, I was just spitballing ideas, guys. I'm not good at puzzles.
Well,
What do you see with your crown eyes?
you see a throne with a smaller throne on it that is a button.
Okay.
Key and
I've-
keyed.
I've already tapped the thing. I'm gonna call that my action, and
Okay.
we can rotate on from here.
Hathy.
I think
I could at
okay
any
with this
time.
throne.
If you want me to press the button, I can do it at any time before my turn.
Hathy's going to look at this throne again in more detail. If he can. What do I see, Matthew?
You see
Will I
The button.
do it for you?
you see the throne-shaped button.
I'll touch the button with Mage Hand.
He's touching the button with Mage Hand.
All right. The throne sinks into the dais,
Oh, guys, we're right here.
revealing, because it's actually like right up against the wall, even though the picture shows otherwise, revealing that it was covering up a passageway behind.
Ooh. Oh, yes.
Truly dangerous.
And that is where we will cut it off for the night.
Good call.
Oh, God.
You are 3 rooms away from the end of the tomb.
God, I love this module.
Says the one who came super late.
It doesn't matter. Like, it's still, like,
It is a really good
good.
module.
it's so good. Like, I can't believe that there's, like, people saying this is a bad fucking...
Oh, nobody says it's a bad mod. It's a terrifyingly hard mod.
I don't know if it's terrifyingly
Is it?
hard. It's difficult, yes.
You have to understand, you're playing it in 5th edition.
True. First edition was
First
like
Run,
retarded.
rewritten by people who had to go through the original version of the tomb. Which is much, much meaner.
I think
A lot of these traps that do just large amounts of damage nowadays were instant kill traps in the original version.
Oh, really?
Oh,
Yes.
damn.
That's brutal.
It was also meant to be played mostly in one sitting, though, right?
Yes. Well, it was meant to be played in one sitting because they didn't think most people would get through it.
Be able to make it.
Yeah.
Right.
We've somehow stretched it out into, like, what? Is this session 4 on this?
Yep, session 4.
Session
Yeah.
4, so, like,
But we've been
4
playing about 4
4-hour
hours
settings.
apiece.
Yeah.
And we've been extremely careful.
Yes.
We have. We've also done a bunch
Considering
of...
I don't like going through doorways first.
You also have to remember, it was a first edition module before there was 30 years of buildup of don't touch everything.
Yeah. And say, no, hey, touching everything is okay. Probably get cool shit.
Like, think about the very first trap you saw, which was a treasure chest in a room that when you pulled a lever dropped you down a 30-foot hole. In first edition, a 30-foot hole with spikes at the bottom would probably have killed your character outright. Especially since the original Tomb of Horrors was run with level 5 characters.
Oh yeah, that probably would have killed us.
Yeah. For sure.
Hey, hey,
5
David.
characters? Are you kidding me? We would have all been dead. The snakes would have killed us.
Yeah.
The fucking gargoyle probably would have killed us.
Yep.
Like, we probably could have beaten the gargoyle, but there's no way we could have beaten the snakes and the fucking giant skeleton. The only reason we beat those is because we have 2 fighters in the tomb with 3 attacks with godlike weapons.
True.
Alright, I am stopping the stream because that is the end of the episode.